Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, today I'm gonna remember to change the Twitch category to just chatting. I'm breaking when I stop doing Dota stuff. I'm also gonna remember to change the YouTube thumbnail. Early pod. Hey, what's up, Corey? Breaking up because it. How was your day, bro? Did you wake up early today? Didn't you say you had to wake up at like fucking 4 a.m. for a shift or something yesterday? I'm not gonna do the timer. I started doing a timer, like a countdown from 10 minutes when I stream. And then the first time it was cool. We had like people waiting, and then every time after that there was just 0 people. There's like 1 person in the chat when the timer ran out. And I think it was actually bad for retention. Hey, what's up, Leroy? How's it going, bro? Bro likes that emote. That's a Twitch classic, right? For some reason, when I see that emote, I see Effie. I see Effie Dota. Doesn't it kind of look like? From like very small, it might look like her, but it doesn't actually look like her. All right, I'm gonna change the thumbnail for the YouTube stream. It's a Twitch. And the title. It does from afar, yeah. I can't. Yeah, okay, it does not zoomed in. How are your games going, Leroy? Leroy 43. Most nostalgic Twitch emote? Oh, bro. There's only one answer for that. There's only one answer, and it's fucking Kappa. It's Kappa. What is another? I guess Pog is pretty good too, but Kappa for me is like super nostalgic. What's yours? Lost 100 points? Ah, shit. That's a lot of points, bro. How many games did you play? That's a lot of points. Honestly, I found that when I play less Dota in one day, sometimes or a lot of the time, I play better. A lot of the time, I play better. Because you're just like having fun. Like usually, holy shit, there's a beautiful sunset outside. Holy pog. Let's see if you guys can scope this sunset. Dude, I don't even know what that emote is called. I don't even know what that's called. Alright, I'm going to take you guys on a trip. A trip. That's my bed. Oh, okay, you cannot see the color, but it's like orange. That's crazy how little... Oh, that's forehead? I see. Dude, I didn't even know that. I'm kind of uncultured. You guys can kind of see the orange, actually. Like, in this corner, you can see the orange. But when I put my camera out the window, it does not do it justice. It does not do it justice. All right, we're coming back. Stay tuned for the McDonald's stream. I'm just kidding, but that just got me thinking about IRL streams. Like, moving the camera around and stuff. I would love to... I've done an IRL stream before, but I would love to, like... do a proper IRL stream. 8 games, 6 lost. True. Do you usually play that many games in a day? That's a lot. If I played that many games in a day, I would lose a lot. Alright, chat. First person to send me a match ID gets a review. You can sub and cut the line, or if 4 people type the number 4 in chat, then I'll skip the Dota. Fuck the Dota, we're going straight to vibe mode. Oh shit, Leroy doesn't want the Dota? Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, 6'7", what's up, Biko? I'm on the edge, guys. I'm on the edge. You know, because I was thinking about this today. Like, I'm actually just griefing myself. I'll show you guys. Because I have a TikTok that's doing well. I'll play a game this month and send you the review. All right. That's insane. How long has it been since you played? Yeah, literally TI3. That's what I was gonna say. Guys, some lore for the chat. Some lore for the chat. Choreo sent me a Dota 2 beta key. Choreo sent me a Dota 2 beta key. Brother, don't you have a video about quitting Dota? Yes, bro. I do, and I don't play. Sorry, I just overreact because every single stream, like 5 people come in and ask me that. And then, but I still coach. Like, I still do this. Because it gives my stream, like, momentum. I paid money to get that invite, nice. But I haven't played Dota since 11.7. I remember, Choreo, dude, I have a distinct memory of you playing Templar Assassin. I don't remember much of, like, playing Dota with you, because you quit pretty early on, if I remember. Like, I played with Kyle much longer, Kyle and Randy much longer than I played with you. But I remember you playing TA. I don't think you had a distinct role. I feel like we were all just kind of fill players. Do you still keep in touch with Kyle? Guys, the crazy story for chat. When I was in 7th grade, and this guy Kyle, who I would play with, who I met through Choreo. I was in 7th grade, and this guy was a senior in high school, so he was like 18. And I was like, I kind of feel bad about this, but I was like straight mean to him. Like, I would straight cyberbully him for being bad at Dota. And I would say, like, you're bad at Dota, so you have no future and you're never gonna amount to anything in life. It was really bad. It was really bad. 12-year-old Krabby was like way too based. Yeah. But the reason I share that, he probably deserved it. Dude, he was just really bad. He didn't deserve it. He was a nice guy. He was just really fucking bad at Dota. But I also did that to, like, my good friends who were my age too. I was super fucking toxic. I was super toxic, and I would make it personal. Like, my go-to was you're not gonna amount to anything in life. As a fucking 12-year-old. How awful. How awful. Anyway. Randy is still my dog. Nice. Yeah, Randy is cool. The reason I shared that is because he was like twice my age. He was like twice my age. I was worried about Jesse many times. All right. Story chat. Did I bully Jesse? Really? I don't remember bullying Jesse. All right, Jesse, guys. Let me tell you guys about fucking Jesse. So, one, there's an IRL story, but there's also what he would do in Dota. So, in Dota, this motherfucker would just support me. He would pick like Treant Protector and Crystal Maiden, and bro would not play the Dota game. He would literally click on my character and follow me around like automatically from jungle camp to jungle camp and just AFK like during the fucking Dota game. But Dota back then like allowed for that, so we'd still win. But that's what Jesse would do. And then, all right, IRL story. So this guy Jesse, I was about to say his last name, but I'm not gonna do that. He used to be like a really good friend of mine in middle school, and he was really, really funny. Okay, he was like one of the funniest people who I knew at the time. But for some reason, and this is a like kind of a relevant detail, you'll see why, he like did really badly in school. Like he'd get horrible grades. But in my experience, people who are really funny, like he was witty. So I didn't get it. Like usually people who are witty are like really smart. But he got really, really bad grades, but he was like hilarious. And he was good at, you know, he was very social. He's like kind of popular, good at talking to girls. And then one year he just didn't come back to school. He just didn't come back to school. And he deleted his Facebook account. And I still haven't heard of him. I haven't heard of him. I haven't heard from him. Nobody knows like where he is or what he's doing. It was kind of weird. Maybe he was in some like witness protection type shit. But he just like dropped off the face of the earth. And I still think about him. W! I don't know. His family was also, I remember, like, not super well off financially. Like, I don't know if this is, actually, it's not TMI, because you guys don't know who this guy is, but, I was worried he had a drug problem. Really? In middle school? I mean, bro's definitely tried his fair share of drugs. But, I don't think he wasn't on anything in middle school. But, so he lived with a single dad, right? And, I just remember going to his place. It was like a condo. And I just walked in, and it was like, I don't use this term lightly, like a literal pigsty. And this was in middle school. Like, this is the first time I went to his place, and I walked in, and his dad was like shirtless making instant ramen at like 3 p.m. In his underwear. He's in like boxers, and there's just like Taco Bell fast food wrappers like everywhere. There was not a square inch of space to like put something on the counter. And that kind of shell shocked me. I had never seen a place like that. And then one of our other friends, who you guys know, I'm not gonna say his name because this might look bad on the person, but he walked in too, and in front of this guy's dad, he was like, "What is this shit?" It was awful. Dropping off sounds like maybe he got picked up by CPS. Oh, bro. I think you're right. Dude, I'm like coming to terms. I think you're right. CPS is Child Protection Services. Holy shit. That's so interesting. What the fuck? What's up, John? No, I mean, he was like, it's not like he wasn't okay. Like, that wasn't what I was trying to portray. Like, he was really funny, and he had a lot of street smarts. But I didn't realize at the time, but yeah, maybe that's what happened. Dude, now I'm like kind of sad. Like, fuck, that's a little sad. And that also makes sense why he didn't like tell anybody, because I think that's like pretty not embarrassing. Embarrassing is the wrong word, but it's just like, it's very personal. Bro, I think Rhizomes is right on the money, actually. I think Rhizomes is right on the money. No, I don't even... Dude, we didn't use Discord back then. We used Skype. So I don't have him on Discord. I literally haven't heard from him since he just dropped off the face of the earth. This guy also... he'd run bits that were funny. Oh, the Skype days, man. I miss the Skype days. But a really character-defining moment I remember of him in middle school. Keep in mind that we're in middle school, so like anything is funny. Bro would like snort Gatorade off of tables at the park. It was like that vibe. That was the vibe. All right, anyway. I wanted to tell you guys, or I was like trying to say this. What up, Michael? How's it going, bro? Yeah, snorting Gatorade off of a park table kind of invokes Dota Sunset. I realized I've been griefing. I forgot why I was going to say this, but I wanted to bring it up. I've been griefing for the last few weeks because I have this TikTok, and in the fucking bio, and this TikTok's doing really well, by the way. Like, on 12/2 I had 29 followers, and now I have 4.8. But I have this fucking Twitch handle that says Krabby Dota, and like, people aren't stupid. Like, they know what Dota is. So nobody's gonna click this because it says fucking Dota on it. Like, they don't want video game content, you know, because none of this is about video games. So I just don't know how I would overlook this. I need to change this shit ASAP. All right. First person starting now to send a match ID gets a review. Or you can sub and cut the line. Or if 4 people type 4 in the chat, we just skip the Dota. I'm gonna go turn my light on. Unless you sub. If anyone subs, we do Dota. We Optimus maxing in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any pessimists in the chat? Any pessimists in the chat? Press 1 if you're a pessimist. Press 1 if you're a pessimist, so I can ban your ass. All right, how many 4s did we get? We got a replay. We have 1 from Coria, 1 from Leroy, 1 from Michael. We have 3 4s. All right, I guess we're doing Dota. Mods, can we get a permanent ban on Coria 1? I'm just playing. If there are any mods in the chat, don't ban Corio. Make Corio a VIP. Alright. Let's look at this Dota replay. What are you, Meduser? You Meduser? Ah, shit. There's the 4th 4. There's the 4th 4. I knew it was rolling in. Sorry, Automatic. You can get a review for free if you drop a sub. Yeah. Bro, Rhizomes really just blue-balled the shit out of Automatic Afraid. I respect it. I wanted somebody to type the 4th 4. Alright, let me change the category on Twitch. Ooh. It's all good. It's not all good. I also realized having my VODs have Dota 2 on them, like, is not good for people who click from TikTok. It's not good at all. Category, just chatting. Title, Optimism Maxing. Alright. Maybe you could try streaming on TikTok. Yeah, I thought about that. I think I'm gonna start multi-streaming on TikTok. Have I been streaming any other games? Yeah, I was playing Professor Layton yesterday, which is a puzzle game. But that stream was a Giga L. Like, I don't think... when I do something on stream, I rate it. Or I just started doing this today, so now it's a thing. I rate it. And I rated Professor Layton like a 3 out of 10. It's just not good. In theory, it works. It's a puzzle game. So my thought is that chat can like help with the puzzles and stuff. But I think a lot of people just like don't like puzzles. And there's also a lot of story mixed in. And so if people just come into the stream, like, it's not very engaging. I'm getting the deadlock itch. Is the last time you played with me? Play Obra Dinn? What is that, bro? What is that? The thing is, with playing games... Oh, dude, that's crazy. Your Bebop, I remember we'd run the Bebop Wraith lane and just get shit on. I don't really love to play games on stream, honestly. I feel like I'm more of like a talking to chat. I haven't had time to game just RuneScape. RuneScape's a vibe. Old school or not? Hi, Renzi. How's it going, bro? It's a puzzle game murder mystery. I see. But, yeah, for some reason, whenever I play games on stream, it's never as, like, poppin' as when I... Old school, nice. That's such a vibe. I like the music from old school RuneScape. I like the music. Speaking of music, if you think the music is too loud... Alright, I just turned it down, but... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't think I'm great at, like, playing games on stream for whatever reason. I'm not good at multitasking. Like, I feel like if I want to grow, playing games is good, like, maintenance stuff to do on the stream. But if I want to grow, I feel like I have to be kind of engaging. Or, like, more engaging than just, like, playing a game and occasionally saying something. Like, planning a bit. Like today, I'm gonna time myself and see how fast I can eat a hot dog. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that, but something like that. Something like that. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the pessimists are saying. Let's see what the doomers are saying on Reddit. The heart of the doomers, not the heart of the internet. The heart of the doomers. Reddit is not the heart of the internet, man. Day one of requesting Scrandal content. Ooh, that's a good idea. I might rip some Scrandal today. Diarrhea speedrun? Bro. That is the worst idea I've ever heard, but I also think it would do really, really well if I actually did it. Like, I think that's really fucking funny. I think that's the worst idea I've ever heard in the best way possible. Alright, yeah, Scrandal's a good shout, but I don't know. Do you guys think Reddit is the heart of the internet? I really don't. I think Reddit is the heart of the performative intellectual incels. That's what I think. That's what I think. Why are we on Reddit? Dude, does it look like I'm on Reddit? Does this look like on Reddit to you? It says google.com. What is your definition of on a website? Now we're on Reddit. Now we're on Reddit. All right. r/doomer. Let's react to coping piggies. All right. This is the heart of the coping piggies. Oh no. All right. Notes from a doomer. Let's see what they're cooking up. You guys think they're cooking up anything good on r/doomer? You guys think they're cooking up anything good? r/doomer rules. Make sure to follow and do not break Reddit. Oh god. This one's deep. This one's deep. I just so you guys know, if you're a Redditor in the chat, I mean full offense. Reddit, I think, is the worst thing that's ever happened to the internet. Sort by controversial? On this subreddit specifically? No way Michael's got that Reddit sauce, bro. I actually posted some things on the Dota Reddit, and it got so much fucking hate. And I was like optimism white pill maxing on the Dota Reddit. I was like, here's what I want my 5 to do, or here's what I want position 5 players to stop doing. And then actually, low-key, I'll just pull that up because that's really fucking funny. That is really funny. I'm gonna pull that up. Oh, but I have to log into Reddit. Ah, shit. Maybe I can find it. How do I find it? r/Dota2. r/Dota2 manchild. That's not mutual to Reddit, it's just Dota players in general. Dude, but I feel like you're right, but I feel like Reddit is a hub for like the way that, so I use Reddit as a slur, like to describe people. I say like you're giving Reddit energy, or like you sound like a Redditor. And what I mean by that is just performative intellectualism. Like the Redditors they just like to hear themselves type and like sound smart. But in reality, it's like just a bunch of rationalization for something that's just not true at all. And they go down rabbit holes like way too hard when the whole premise is just wrong. All right, let's see if I can find this post. Dota 2. Carrie is a man-child. I remember I posted this and people were calling me like a man-child. It's really spicy. I wish I could find it. And it has, this post, it has 0 karma and like hundreds of comments. So it's just getting downvoted to shit. Can I find it? I feel like I'm gonna have to log in. Google Reddit meetup group picture and try not to smile. All right. I already lost. All right. I feel like I'll be really bad at these challenges. All right. Reddit meetup group picture and try not to smile. All right. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm never gonna do that again. I really want to find this post. My carry is a man-child. Oh no, I remember. Somebody typed a comment like the man-child he is. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I miss Grubby. Same. Bro. My bad, I sent you on the wrong path. No, I appreciate the idea. I appreciate the idea. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try to log into Reddit. But I have so many Reddit accounts because I used to frequent the site. I feel like I don't know which account this is. Are we on the right one? I think we are. Okay. Peak Dota was Dota chess. Did you play a lot of that? I never got into the whole auto chess thing. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Here it is. All right. All right. Wait. Did I delete it? Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right. I'll show it to you guys. In my defense, or no, the opposite of my defense. In their case, this is like the slightest bit like condescending. Like it is condescending. All right, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Dear 5 Players by Krabby. I wrote this poem. This is before I like grew on YouTube. You need you need to be in lane for the first wave when the creeps meet. Your job is to win my lane. This language really pissed them off. You'll see later. And many of you ruin it before the game starts. Here's the situation when you're not there at level 1. Because so many 5 players would do this. They would just like not show up to the lane in the first wave. And I would get beamed by 2 heroes. Like the enemies are double denying every creep. And I just like lose the game on the first wave. Yeah, the lane's over. 30 seconds in. All right. So, and I called it my lane. Dude, isn't this based as fuck? But I called it my lane because I'm trying to extract the resources out of the lane. Like, it just is literally the carry's lane. He's there to get the resources, like the support roams and stuff. The support roams. Exactly. No, this is like, it's a plague. This is a plague among the 5s. And let's see what the fucking Reddit bastards had to say about it. So, 0 upvotes. 100 comments. 100 comments. Here we go. This is the worst. Actually, we'll see, but I'll try to zoom in for you guys. All right. It's funny. If I leave the lane to open a camp or pull it, my carry dies and he screams. If I don't open camp or pull, the man-child starts screaming. Not all cores play like this, but it is how the my lane cores play. Some people are too self-centered for Dota. Find another game. BSJ went off about the my lane in a Dota Dojo video yesterday? Really? Like, BSJ was siding with the Redditors? BSJ was talking about TPing back to your lane. Oh, yeah. I mean... Oh, so was BSJ saying... Because a lot of people make this mistake who I coach, where they'll stay, like, in their lane too long when they should go to another lane. That's not what I'm saying. The people here got pissed off just because I said my lane instead of our lane. Like, it's the carry's lane instead of the carry and the supports' lane. Tail is old as time. And then this shit. Or play mid if you're oh so superior. It's funny how they don't. Wait, what is this guy even saying? Play mid if you're oh so superior. Like, mid is, like, for whatever reason, the superior lane to play in Dota. Which is not true. This take is just awful. This take is awful. It's almost like Dota 2 is a team game and requires decent coordination and communication skills. If the safe lane has been lost, it's on both players, not the pos 5. This is low-key, like, not true. This is low-key not true. I mean, the carry does have impact for sure, but the pos 5 has more impact in the lane. Feels like this is written by a forever pos 1 player. That's low-key true. That's low-key true. If the carry calls it my lane and not our lane, the vibes are off. Dude, I just used a word. Like, they're reading into it so deeply. I also stumble over the word forced. No one forced anything on anyone. Oh, yeah. This is all just triggered cope, bro. This is all triggered cope. No one forced anything on anyone. What he meant to write was when you do that, all I can think of doing is... All right, this person is Herald. I mean, first of all these people are like Herald. Because in the situation... yeah. Another triggered Redditor. If you think the lane is over 30 seconds... Dude, it's so cringe. If you think the lane's over 30 seconds in, and there's nothing you can do about it for the rest of the game, I have news for you. The support is not the problem. Your mentality is. Literally, all I'm saying... All this is saying... Be there for the first wave. Hey, pos 5s, can you be there for the first lane? Can you be there for the first wave? It's funny. If I leave the lane to open a camp or pull it, my carry dies and he screams. If I don't open the camp, the man-child starts screaming. Like, guys, can we just be there for the first fucking wave? Hello? Hello? Typical self-conceited carry. This is like as far from based. Change your name from Krabby to Crybaby. This is as far from based as you can get. My lane. Game is over 30 seconds in. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's very true. How you say something matters. I don't think this is that inflammatory, though. I really don't. This is basically correct. 2 upvotes. Conceding game after 30 seconds. That's just not what I said. That's what Redditors do, is they move the goalpost. They move the goalpost. Like, they twist the story. So it, like, makes sense. This is textbook performative intellectual. There's just so much. So if I do these things, you'll shut the fuck up and carry. Yes, bro! Yes! Yeah, exactly. Move goalposts. Attack strawman, which is, like, making up a fake... This is more of a strawman than move goalposts, I think. Because a strawman is, like, changing the argument, and that's what he's doing here. Like, it's not what I said. This is also, the problem with it is it's also like doomer pilled. Like, everybody who's writing this shit just interprets what I said in the worst possible way. in the absolute like worst, most heinous way that I can mean it. If you stop instantly, dude, yes, if you stop instantly gipping the lane, your carry will do better. -3. Like, this is what I meant. I cannot believe. All right, now we're down to the people with brains. I just cannot believe the comments. The guy is giving the most basic knowledge of Dota right after the explanation of how to use the Tango, and Reddit is like, nah. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Can I send the link? Yeah, I'll send the link. I'll send the link. Hello, Krabby in chat. What's up, Boosie? What's up, Boosie? Like, I can see how it would be like mildly a little bit weird, okay? Like, I'm not saying that it's written like perfectly or anything, but Reddit just takes it to such an insane level. They just take it to such an insane level. Hey, what's up, Wesley Affair? First message seems good. I don't know what you mean by that. This is the post. Oh, we got a raid? Let's fucking go. Thank you, Wesley, for the raid. Oh, hell yeah, 65 viewers. Let's fucking go. W Wesley. Let's get some W's in the chat for the raid. This is the perfect time. All right. We got a bunch of, is Wesley even a Dota player? Wesley, do you play Dota? Dear 1 players. He was casting open quals, I see. All right. I'll do a replay review for a sub. I'll do a replay review for a Twitch sub. Hey, what's up, Lil Mac? Dear 1 players, it's not your lane. Oh my god. I mean, this has to be the worst. This has to be the worst. It's not your lane. Pause 5 is your captain, and it's one of his lanes. Pause 5 is your captain, and it's one of his lanes. He owns all the lanes. He owns all the lanes. At least this has downvotes. You're in the MP or I Annihilate streams? Oh, you recognize JMac, I see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I be lurking in Dota streams, and I see people I recognize from my stream. It's funny. And then here's what I said. I didn't expect this kind of response. It's not personal. I called it my lane because the carry is taking... Okay, that's the problem. That's the problem, guys. The problem is that all these Redditors take it personally. That's the heart of what all this is about. It's not personal in any way. It's not personal in any way, and now they're calling carries like man children. All I'm saying is it's good to be there when the lane starts. It's good to be there when the lane starts. This is what I do when I play 5. I stay in base and delegate and voice like a boss. Dude, that's the thing, is these 5 players will do that. They'll literally be AFK and they'll make like 2 calls and then they'll think they had impact and they blame their team. They blame the carry. They blame the carry after like losing the lane. And it just goes on and on and on. Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're traumatized and projecting. Preach. -4. Again, this post, 134 comments, 0 karma. This thing is getting downloaded to shit. New archived post. New comments cannot be posted. I wonder why Reddit does that. Why does Reddit do this? I feel like you should be able to comment on an old post.
Krabby Dota is really...
Hey! Mahausen, thank you for the sub.
I can hear the jealousy.
If you want to send a replay ID, I'll go over your replay. There you go. How do I submit replay? Type "this is my replay" and then type the numbers. Otherwise, you might get auto-modded. Yeah, just post the game ID. People frown upon necro posting. There's a name for it? I hate that I'm learning this. That's actually kind of clever. Necro posting is kind of funny. Oh, I see. Were those sharders in your little audio clip? Wait, first of all, what audio clip are you talking about? Second of all, no. I wrote this, like, I don't know what to call it, like, mini essay, like, poem. And I'm just telling Fives that they should be there when the lane meets. They should be there when the lane meets. And, oh. Yeah, it's, like, Newsham's squad, I think. It's Newsham's squad. Do they call themselves the farters and the sharders? That's funny. But yeah, it's dumb. What would you say is the perfect range for games a day when trying to climb? What do we think, chat? What do we think, guys? What is the perfect range for games when trying to climb? I have an answer, but I'm curious what the chat thinks. What's the perfect amount of games for trying to climb? What do we think? Best of 3 and best of 5 is pretty based. $17 hours. This is your video that made me understand you stand on optimism maxing and how deep you're seeing the game. If you spin this, it will be a good video to understand your philosophy. Let's see what video you're talking about. Sorry, I'm too gunner coded. So my answer is whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. You need to experiment. Like, some people, like Gunner, will literally queue for fucking, you know, like 12 hours in a row, or like Arteezy. But for me, the sweet spot was around 3 to 4 games in a day before I would start playing worse and not learning as much. Because for me as well, when I wanted to play... Alright, I see a replay. I'm going to get it. Yeah, for me, when I become a ghoul, when I play more than like 3 or 4, I play worse and I'm not having fun when I play. And I play so much better when I'm having fun. Alright, let me open Dota. Let's see this video. I'm guessing this is going to be my demon mode video. Oh no, that's not what I want to copy. My guess is it's going to be my newest demon mode video. I peaked at this one. This is a good video. I summarized demon mode well. I tried to like spin this into real life. I tried to spin it into real life with this video, but I don't think I did it properly. Alright. Let's look at some dotes. Light mode is crazy work. A lot of people have been saying that. I have dark mode for like specific apps, but yes, having fun is extremely important. The reason why is because if you're not having fun, you'll be extremely reactive to things going bad in the game, and you won't make decisions based on like the best thing to do in the Dota game. You'll make like scarcity, need-based decisions. What hero are you, Mihausen? In this replay. Jug? Alright. Nice. In that game, I got 2 Russians on off. Okay. I was playing 3-man stack and Sniper got super fed. Alright, let's see. How do I deal with teammates who aren't enjoying the game? I mute those motherfuckers. I mute those motherfuckers. Mute early and often. Mute early and often. That's what I teach. That's what I teach. Although, I heard someone in the Dota community was saying if you want to climb, don't ever mute. Don't ever mute. And I heavily disagree with that. I think that's terrible advice. Nice skin. Yeah, this skin is pretty sick. So okay, I was gonna say I like starting Wand on Jug. King Potato, no, King Potato doesn't say never mute. It's like a smaller frog, like a lower MMR frog. So I was gonna say I like Wand start, but I see you're against Slardar, so I respect you going for the Wraith Band. I think it's good. But okay, I don't I don't love this spin here. All right, chat. Why why do we think I don't love this spin? Why do we think I don't love this spin? Grabby Dodo, what's up, Q-Proc? We should mute Dota PowerPoints as a community. My support pointed that spin out as well. Big CD. I don't know what that means, but it pushes the wave. That's why. It's pushing the wave. Are we hating the PowerPoint guy now? No. We're not hating the PowerPoint guy. I think he's a good guy and a good content creator. He just, he started to make educational stuff, and I disagree with a lot of his educational advice. He says that you should never mute people if you want to climb. And I think that is like literally griefing people. If I didn't have access to the mute button, I would legit be like 4K MMR. I would legit be 4K MMR if I couldn't mute anybody. But I'm 8.5. So yeah, this is really bad because you're gonna, the wave's gonna push now. It's gonna push. Okay. So I wouldn't have spun the wave, I just would have held it. And you could meet it here. What you can also do if you had a full wave, meet it here and then aggro to your range creep. Aggro to your range creep. And then deny the range creep. Okay. We're getting fisted. Okay, you need to aggro. Okay, yeah. So, alright. I see like a lot of things wrong with this. Biggest one is you're walking into the middle of the wave when they have more creeps than you. And you're 2v1. So you're kind of just asking for it. Yeah, you also could have spun the stun. That's a good shout. But I think your main issue here is just that you're not really aware that you're 2v1. Like, out of vision Lion. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm getting pretty heavy, like, defensive Copra energy from you. I could be misinterpreting that, but it seems like everything I say, you, like, try to defend yourself. Like, yeah, the Lion's out of vision, but, like, what else is he gonna be doing, bro? Like, you think he's just gonna be AFK? No. Like, I'll tell you what I would do if I was in this lane. So it's aggro. Now you're over here. Because this guy's also level 2 and you're level 1. So this guy, even regardless of the Lion, like, he's just gonna fist you. So you're standing over here and aggro again, and then he only stuns you because you walk up to him. Like, you're handing him your body on a silver platter. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey dude, like, stun me. Like, what is any logical person gonna do if they're playing Slardar and Lich is dead and you, like, walk straight into the wave like this? They're gonna stun you. And then you just take all your HP. For absolutely no reason. So this is pretty bad. When I watch the best players in the world, they're always super... Oh my god. Yeah, we don't want to spin like that either. I think you can see his animation, so you should wait for his animation. The better option is to defensively aggro from far away. And last hit the creeps you can. You're not losing the whole wave. It's not one or the other. It's not that binary. Because if you just aggroed from here, you would still get a few creeps. The other reason I don't like you using spin here is because now you don't have mana for healing ward. So you're just like you're just giga cucked. Like, what you need to do... Alright. If I was playing this lane, I would go into the lane with kind of a plan. And that's something that you should get in the habit of doing every lane. Like, I would think, all right, what can I do in this lane? Slardar is a pretty hard kill because we have 2 slows, or we have a slow, not a hard stun. And he can sprint out. He can sprint out. So my plan would be to go for Lion. And when do we go for Lion? When is Lion an easy kill? When you have level 3. When you have 2 points in Blade Fury and Brown Boots. Like, Lion will just die. The way that I'm playing this lane is I'm playing it very conservatively until I hit level 3 with Brown Boots, and then I'm going on Lion. And then through the Lion kills, you accumulate more power than the Slardar. You know what I mean? If I did guess the rank, someone would be offended. Why? Like, dude, I'm pretty sure. Okay, one, I really dislike this because you spin when you're 1 creep from level 3. I absolutely hate this, actually. You're 1 creep from level 3. This is a huge power spike. It's so much more damage. And you also go on Slardar. Like, on God, if you just wait for this creep, get level 3, and then go on Lion, you'll kill him. You'll get a kill. So I think you should focus enemy support more. This should have been a kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, you mean if we did a guess the rank with this guy? Yeah. I think I would get this. Looks like divine level to me. This is Archon gameplay in EU, with all due respect. He could be good at other things. He could be good at other things. People climb for different reasons. I also think all of the, like, comparing regions, I think it all is, like, literally fake news until you get to High Immortal. Because I know, I played in Southeast Asia for months. I played in Southeast Asia for 4 months, like, playing a lot every day. And it's the same shit. I played at like 6k MMR back when I was there. And it's the same as in NA. Like, I didn't really feel a difference. People love to, like, I don't know, I guess just make things up. Okay. I'm seeing a big issue here. Alright, what's wrong with this situation? What's wrong with this situation, chat? I'm catching strays? Yeah, you really are, bro. 2v1. Yes. So... Exactly, that's what I was getting at, Kramer. The lane is pushing anyway. Like, this just tells me your laning intuition is really off. Your laning intuition is really off. Don't you lose XP? What XP? The XP from your creep? Nah. No enemy creeps are dying. No enemy creeps are dying here. Right? So if I were you, I would literally be standing here. I'd be standing here. And your guy's pulling anyway. He got a pull. But instead you get too close and you just eat it. For no reason. And you force your Riki to TP. So, okay. Holy shit. Bro, like, you have to understand that your shit play... Alright, you're about to catch another stray. Your shit play of not standing back is now ruining the other lanes. Okay, this is how... Dota is a game of compounding effects. Because now you're pause 4. Or is this mid? No. I don't know what position this guy is. Your pause 4 Riki with Wraithband Band of Elvenskin is TPing to your lane instead of going back to his lane. And this is why Sniper's fed. Because by allowing yourself to get this fucked, you're making your team commit resources to your lane. So now, I mean, Sniper's gonna be fed. And we're walking base. Oh my god. Alright, lane's over. Let's talk about game. Lane's over. Any questions on what I talked about? I don't know why we don't have a TP.
It's under attack.
We got a TP mid, man. It's in this stage of the game. It's all about finding the open wave. It's all about finding the open wave. Like, I like that you showed up and just Omni Slashed this guy. But instead of hitting this jungle camp, you could push in 2 lanes mid. Like, you should be here right now. But instead you're hitting this jungle camp.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And we still don't ship ourselves a TP.
Dire's
TP is important at every stage of a Dota game, but especially during this like 10 to 20 minute mark. Or I'll say 10 to 15 minute mark when it's about finding the open wave. This is how you recover. Like, you find waves. You don't just hit the jungle. That wave was not open. The reason why I know this is dangerous, by the way, without even having to think, is because a big team fight just happened here. Like, whenever a big team fight happens, there are going to be, and you don't have other information on the map, there are going to be enemies lurking. They're going to be enemies lurking. I mean, bro is 3.7k at 13 minutes.
radiant are s-
All right. I think I'm going to call it there. Because this is like... It's a hard game. Let's just say it's a hard game from this position. It's a hard game from this position. Thank you for submitting. Any questions? Yeah, I also think you should have a wand in your inventory. I didn't even see that. Like, even though you're going Wraithband, you should still have a wand.
Radiant are Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, you should also never TP like this when the enemy's about to push high ground. This is just a general concept. You need TP available if the enemy's going to be pushing high ground. What I'll say for your lane is have a plan. So on Juggernaut, your plan is to get level 3 with 2 points in Blade Fury and brown boots. And then just kill the enemy support most of the time. Alright, thank you for submitting. I'll do another replay. First person to send a match ID starting now will get a free review. Or you can sub and cut the line. Alright, Yan Paul, what hero are you? People can still sub and cut the line, by the way. I treat my subs nice. PA. This looks like a good PA game. You definitely could have carried. Alright, let's see. Okay. I don't know what happens, bro. Because you come out of lane really well, and then all of a sudden you're 9k net worth at 20 minutes. Like, this is your issue. You should be like 10 or 11k at least right now. Taunt Night Stalker draft. Something you really fuck up between the 10 and 20 minute mark. I mean, you have a death, so we'll investigate this. But I don't know, bro must be allergic to ancients or something.
Dire team pick. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, you should definitely be thinking about, oh, dude, you know he has Blink. I mean, you need to be really careful now. All right. I know what your issue is. Like, there's something you can do right now to just like win the game, basically. Or like something you probably could have done in the last 3 minutes. And then the enemy ancient would literally explode. What do we think it is, chat? What do we think it is? Any thoughts? What's the trick with climbing out of the 3 to 4K bracket? Have you heard of the mud golem trick? Have you heard of the mud golem glitch? Yeah, it's a gate. It's a gate. So I look at your top lane. And I see Night Stalker. And who laned here? Is it Jakiro or Dawn? Either way, this is really strong. So if you made a gate play, I'm not saying do it now, but you're having a good game. You can even call your Tinker in. If you make a gate play and you kill Drow around a catapult timing and you take this tower, then you're setting yourself up for a much better game. Now, I'm not saying you should make this play right now, but usually an opportunity happens at around the 8 to 12 minute mark. Hope you're well, Krabby. Thanks, bro. Hope you're well too. Well rocks. Shen can summon mud golems? No, it's more than that. But doesn't shake or blink on me? I'm saying before. Like, this gate play should happen pretty early. Like, right when Night Stalker gets level 6 would be a good chance for this gate play. And then if you made this gate play and you took the tower, then you'd have space to farm when Shaker gets blink. So the whole state of the game would be different if you went top at some point. Right now, it's a little bit too late, but usually an opportunity presents itself. How early can we gate? I'd say around level 6 on PA. Level 6. I mean, this is just atrocious. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Not actually, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but you know he has blink. Like, you can't be in this lane anymore. You cannot be in this lane anymore. Wow, he gets the fissure on Shaker. You have to leave. There's no other choice. And in this case, yes, you have to go jungle or go top. In this state of the game. Because going jungle is better than feeding. Going jungle is better than feeding. Because in these hard games, one death like this will cost you the game. But man, game would be so much better if you found this gate play like 8 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, or 7 minutes ago.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
You think Desolator on PA is troll? Let's see what the pros are doing. I don't think it's amazing. PA's pretty popular. I actually think it's good. I actually think it's good. Never mind. I think it's good in good Deso games. But I'm looking at like Nightfall and Yuma. And they both don't go Deso. They both don't go Deso. Hey, what's up, Buddha Farmer? Plop. What is that in reference to? But I'll tell you right now, the issue ain't your item build. I also think this is a pretty bad Deso game because Drow is giga high armor. Monkey King's also pretty high armor. Huskara is not high armor, but still. You said Drow is an issue. Alright, so this is good. You're pushing this wave. You should go another wave a little faster. That's okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is fallen. Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We TP'd base? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, people are going Manta on PA. They're going Manta. I feel like you could have just farmed here. Like, we know the whole enemy team is top, right? Oh, you thought you were charged? I guess. I mean, even so, I feel like you're too scared. Like, for him to charge you from here, like, his team would have to mass TP, or they'd have to gate. I don't think people are doing that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How am I supposed to back off from Dota if I keep streaming? I don't know, bro. Every day I'm sniffing the bottle. Every day I'm sniffing the bottle. Nah, my Dota streams are on their last days. Maybe it was an Illu. I saw Huskar walking straight at me. I mean, we can go back if you want.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't see that. I don't know, though. I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying Hearthstone? That game still exists. Oh, why? Okay, your net worth is like giga low, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Let's see.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, your Battle Fury timing gets delayed because of the shenanigans here. Like, this is a really big mistake, by the way. Like, knowing Shaker has Blink and Echo Slam up and just sitting in the lane. Like, you're just handing him your body on a silver platter.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, this is why your net worth is low. This is why your net worth is low. I don't know why you're here. Like, the goal on carry when you're farming is you want to be farming away from all the enemies, and then you TP to the T2 if it looks good. But you never, like, if you find yourself in this situation when you're, like, already here, it's generally not very good. So the ideal play is if you see the enemy team kind of, like, rotating here, is to make your way top. You can gate or something and be farming here. And then, like, TP into this play if it looks good, because you are wasting a ton of time. You're wasting a ton of time.
Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's top tower. Radiant's bottom tower.
When should you be farming near your team? What do we think? What do we think? When should we be farming near our team? Yes. Lil Mac is correct. When you want to fight. And let me tell you, when you have a naked Battle Fury like this, you do not want to fight. You do not want to fight. No way in hell you want to fight.
Krabby Dota is really handsome.
Hey, y'all right? Thank you for the
I
gift,
can
bro.
hear the
Let's
jealousy.
fucking go.
I
gonna
can
go
hear
back
it.
Let's get some W's in the chat for Yari with the gift.
Radiant's middle
Hell yeah.
is under attack.
Yes, when we are strong.
Is under attack.
Repeat after me. Repeat after me. As a carry player, we want to fight when we are strong. We fight when we are strong. But if I'm not there, they also feed. Yeah, but if you're there, they also feed. So you being there makes zero difference. You being there literally makes zero difference. You're a creep. You do nothing. You have a naked Battle Fury.
Radiant's top tower.
So you're better off just farming and building your net worth. Like, all of Dota is about a gold advantage. It's about a gold advantage. Having more gold. We want gold.
Radiant's
You're trying to do more than your hero can do by, like, sitting around this fight. And again, if it looks good, like, if you can have impact, Like, TP to this T2, bro. Go for it. Like, if the enemy starts diving hard. But, oh, wait. Huskar had Aegis? Oh, my God. I didn't even realize Huskar had Aegis for this play. All right, yeah. That's your issue. Fight less. Farm more. Like, the fact that he has Aegis just, like, makes me not even consider this play.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I feel like it's pretty despair. Like, the map's closing in on you, so I think you should gate and, like, farm this backspace. All right. Thank you for submitting. Any questions? Next person to submit gets a free review, or you can sub and cut the line, or just to support me. Guys, I don't play Dota anymore. Do I review supports? Yes, I review supports. Krabby, do you mind watching my game? Yes, since you subbed, Yare, I will watch your game. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't get my dopamine through playing Dota anymore, guys, because I don't actually play. I get my dopamine through Twitch subs and TikTok views. So if you want to support me, the best thing you can do is to sub on Twitch. What hero are you, Yare? Up to coach 10k game, 2k MMR player after this. What do you mean? What does that mean? Is this the build on Tide? I feel like this is not what people do on Tide Hunter. I'm gonna check though. I feel like people go like pipe and shit, right? Oh no, looks like you're right. Ags, some misc item. Thanks for the review, you're welcome. What's up, 2ups? Would you say that if you can't lane anymore and your entire team is losing, it's just best to play and go jungle? Yes. Because what else can you do? I mean, if there are other plays to be made, like going strictly jungle should be your last resort, but going strictly jungle is better than feeding, right? Want to launch Dota? My Dota's launched, brother.
Dire team pick. 30 seconds to battle.
W Krabby indeed. What's up, Ashim? You taught me Jug last patch. Now I can't win carry anymore. You can probably still win on Jug if you use what I taught you. Dude, you should. I don't know if like what your communication style is, but you gotta call your Venge over and just 2v1 this anti-mage. Like all these heroes who have passives and like to trade. I'll give you guys some sauce, a little sprinkle of sauce for chat. Monkey King, Slark, Ursa, Anti-Mage, these passive-based trading heroes. The way to beat them is to just hit them together with your teammate, like 2v1 them essentially. Or just both hit them, because they need HP to leverage their passive. So I'm just picturing, what did you gush? What did you gush? Hoodwink? Ah, no, I don't like that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Also here, I would 100%, do I do paid coaching? I do paid coaching on the side. If you're interested in a paid private, like full session, DM me on Discord. 65 USD an hour. So, all right. Chat, open floor. What do we think is pretty much the main goal of the lane when you're an offlaner? Like, what is the most important thing, generally? Not creeps, that's too general. A little bit more specific. We know we want to get the creeps, but what allows us to do that? What is the number one principle you should be thinking about? Yare, thank you everybody for your creative answers. The answer is lane equilibrium. Yare gets a gold star. So, I'm Australian, sorry, all good, bro. So what do we think we could do here to put the lane equilibrium in our favor that you didn't do? Your wave is coming. Your wave's on the way. Any ideas, chat? Yes. The answer is aggro and hold the creeps here. So you aggroing here and getting a good lane equilibrium. I saw Amar do this in quals the other day. Yes. You aggroing these creeps and holding it here is much more important than you getting one deny. So you should 100% have held them here. It should be here, and then you should aggro again. So these two creeps are hitting your range creep. And then you deny your range creep. So you're actually making up for this deny that you didn't even contest. No, because you had they had more creeps. Like your creeps are a little healthier than theirs, it looks like. And this noob is like auto attacking this down, right? This noob is just auto attacking. That's what all the bots do this in Divine. Like, if you, all you need to do, guys, to win the lane equilibrium game is just try below like 7k MMR. It's just try. Because the other noob like isn't even trying. He's not playing the game. So it's easy to win the game if you're the only one playing. Write that down. It's easy to win the game if you're the only one playing. You know what I mean? So the wave should 100% be here right now. I mean, I don't know why we're so scared. I feel like you can, first of all, aggro as well. Like, you're not even trying to hold the wave here. But also, I don't think it's worth to gush for a melee creep like that. I think it's worth it to gush the anti-mage and start hitting him. I think that's good. I haven't seen you do that. Good to see you here, bro. Thanks, Pedro.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, this is a purely reactionary move. I want to see you, like, be aggressive on your own accord. Like, when your Venge is nearby, just throw out a Gush and, like, start hitting this dude. Because if you guys synergize Gush and Wave of Terror, like, this guy will just get fucked. Like, this guy will not be able to play if you synergize your spells once. But instead, you wait until your noob, like, dies. It's too late. Because this noob didn't get any of his spells off. And that's his fault. However, if you're proactive, he would have gotten his spells off. Because he wouldn't have, like, panicked or whatever. You could be shitting on this lane so much harder. It just... Watching this to me feels like you don't actually want to win the lane. Like, if you wanted to win the lane, what you would do is you would hold it here, and if Anti-Mage walks up, you would fucking gush that guy, and Vengeful Spirit would use her Wave of Terror and stun him, and you would hit him like 6 times. And then if he tries to hit you back, you press your Anchor Smash, and it's over for him. What's he gonna do? You know what I mean?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, like, you're not... It feels like you're not trying to win the lane. This is what it feels like watching this. It feels like you're, like, timid. And you don't like you're just trying to get by. You're just trying to get your farm. It doesn't feel like you're actively trying to shut down the enemy carry. Because you just have full HP the whole lane. The whole lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You need to shift your mental a little bit. Because now it's kind of too late. Like, he's a lot of gold ahead of you. Your support fed twice. Now it's kind of too late. But you had big opportunities. You had big opportunities. Is AM good in this match? I would say no. This is not a good anti-mage game. Okay, enemy griefs. We're so back.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, you need to fix this first 10 minutes, though. You need to fix this. So, my takeaway tips are to... Then why pick it? Bro, ask fucking Limbo, dude. Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me why Limbo picked Anti-Mage? Oh, this could have been a good Soul Ring game. Oh, wait, yeah, you 100% should have... Okay, every Tide Hunter goes Soul Ring. You 100% should have gone Soul Ring, without a doubt. Probably earlier, because you know you're against Anti-Mage as well. Like, it's a lot of physical damage. This lane is a lot of physical damage, Anti-Mage and Hoodwink. And so Soul Ring is good because it gives you armor. So yeah, Lil Mac is correct. Lil Mac is correct. Seems good. But alright, here's what you need to fix. 1, hold the lane here. And 2, be proactive. Like, actively try to beat this guy's ass. And you'll have good results. I don't know why you're scared. I don't know why you're scared. Like, hold the wave here, and then if Anti-Mage walks up, like, just fucking gush that motherfucker. I would say average, like, 4.2k at 10 minutes is really good. For position 1 and position 3. Average 4.2k net worth at 10 minutes is really good. Any questions, Yare? Like,
Radiant's middle tower.
this laning is, so passive. And now it's too late. Because now he's actually stronger than you. Tidehunter's a big lane guy. Big lane guy. Krabby, why he do that? Because everything compounds, right? Like, if you're doing what I tell you, then you'll have Ravage for this play. You'll have Ravage. No sub on YouTube? No, it has to be Twitch. It has to be Twitch. My right clicks are just not that great. That's just not true. That's just not true. Right? You have fucking 70 damage, bro. And you have a ton of minus armor. Like, you'll destroy this guy. I don't think you right click this guy once. Just watch my video on quitting Dota. Nice, dude. Did you like it? What net worth should I look for? 4.2k average at 10 minutes is what you should aim for. But my point, I feel like you're not getting it. My point is that you need to shift your focus from I'm just here to like chill to I want to shut this guy down. Like right here, I see no reason not to like walk up and just beat this guy's ass. They can't fight back. When he's anchor smashed and he has 25% damage reduction, he can't fight back. You're just not using your hero to the maximum strength. Instead, you're gushing this range creep like a cuck. You're gushing this range creep like a little cuck boy. Bro, why does everyone think I haven't played Dota? I haven't played Dota since 11.7. Since 11.7. I grind for Divine. Good luck, Crab. Thanks. You too, Tuups. Aren't you more concerned about AM's net worth than your own? Fuck no. Fuck no, dude. The pause 3 is a core. You want to play for your game. But naturally, playing for your net worth will shut down Anti-Mage's net worth. Unless you're doing, like, ancient stacks. But your net worth matters a lot, too. so I should aim to move closer and hit them. Yes. You should aim to be more aggressive. At least in this lane. Like, when you're tied against anti-mage. And you should also have a soul ring earlier.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm just used to avoid getting hit by AM. That's not how you play it. Like, you're giving, the way that I see this, you're giving him a free lane for absolutely zero reason. Right, chat? Do we get that? Like, you can't just like not play. Like, you're not playing Dota. Where's the fine line? You're gonna have to find it, bro. You're gonna have to find it. But I'm telling you right now, you're way too passive. You're way too passive. Like, here, alright. I'm gonna do the sacred crab ritual for you. This drains my energy, so be grateful that I'm doing this for you, because you're a sub.
Middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna roleplay. Here's what I'm doing if I'm you in this lane. Alright, ready? And this is also what I do because I can't play. Alright, I'm walking up. Okay, I'm gonna creep aggro right now because I know anti-mage is strong at level 1, okay? I know that he's strong at level 1, and so I just want to get some levels and chill. And then once I'm level 2, level 3, level 4, then I can start to push my advantage. So I'm gonna aggro. This is fine. Okay, he's walking up and he's tanking my creep, so I'm just gonna gush this motherfucker. I'm gonna gush him because all my creeps are hitting him, and I can take a favorable trade if I gush, and all the creeps are hitting him. Okay, now I'm gonna aggro back, like I said, to hold the wave right here. I'm gonna aggro back. All right, we don't aggro, so now the lane's in a bad spot. All good. I'm not gonna do that. I have no idea why we're doing this for no reason. This is good if your Venge has room to run him down, but he's close to his tower, so that's not a good gush. I'm gonna aggro again and try to deny this range creep. Okay, you do it, but it's a little bit slow. Now I'm gonna aggro again. We have another opportunity to hold the lane here. We have yet another opportunity to hold the lane here, but we don't do it. Okay. Okay, we're level 2. Now I'm probably going to wait for Venge level 2 because I want to synergize my Gush with Wave of Terror. That's what I want to do. I'm not going to waste Gush like that. This is a lot of mana and you don't have a heavy mana pool. Creep aggro CD is like 3, I think. Alright, Venge is level 2. It's fucking go time, baby. It's fucking go time. I'm going to force this motherfucker's blink. I'm gushing this guy right now. I'm gushing and walking up. And my Vengeful Spirit, I'm going to ping and my Venge is going to use her abilities. But instead you don't do that, and then your Venge dies. Okay. I'm also buying Soul Ring. Okay, we got Lotus. That's very good. I'm putting the Lotus in my inventory.
I figured we'd make a good team.
Dire's bottom
Krabby Dota is really.
Hey, let's
good.
fucking go.
Not
Corpse,
bad.
thank you for the
I can
sub.
hear the jealousy.
Thank you for the gift.
I
I'm
can
gonna
hear
go back
it
to
too.
blue.
Let's get some W's in the chat for Corp. Okay, back to the role play. All right, we're here. Pull's coming. It's good. I'll have Soul Ring in my inventory because I'm getting it. I know the wave's coming back, so I'm kind of chilling. That contest is good. Waiting for the wave to come back. All right, they probably pulled, so I'm probably looking for the pull. I probably checked the pull at least at some point. All right, this will be a really good opportunity to get aggressive. I'm gushing this guy. Can't on YouTube first, sub on Twitch, then GG. Nice. Thank you for the sub, bro. Send match ID if you want to review. So I'm gushing this guy and I'm just beating his ass right now. How do I know? Because you have 1,000 fucking HP and 5 HP regen. And this guy is a little cuck. This guy's a little cuck with 400 HP. You have double this guy's HP. And you have a tool that lets him not fight back. You get the point now, Yare? If you hold the wave here and man up, like you're going to the moon. You're going to the moon. This is a big issue. This laning stuff's a big... It hurts to watch. Yeah. I find that exercise really helpful. Crabster back to Dota. I haven't played since 11.7, so I don't know if... I do these replay review streams, but... He's melee versus Tide, don't you just play normally? Yes. But he's not playing normally. He's playing like a pussy! Alright. Corp, did you want to send a review? Or were you just subbing to support? If you were just subbing to support, let's fucking go, bro. Thank you. Alright. Next person to send a match ID in chat gets a free review, or you can sub and cut the line. We're 2 subs away from the daily goal, guys, as you can see in the top right of the screen. So let's fucking go. Incoming. Alright, we got a corp. We got a corp review. I'm gonna get some water. It's my last jug game. Can't remember, but lost it. All right, bro. You got the match ID, or you trying to keep me waiting all day? I'm just kidding. Take your time. Oh, you sent it. It got auto-modded. Oops. Now I look stupid. Guys, he sent it. It's my bad. It just got auto-modded. Can I say corpus? Oh, instead of corp? You don't like corp? You don't like corp? We got some Crusader jug action going on here. Got some Crusader jug action in a 60-minute, 140 kill game. Now, the question is, how early could you have ended this game? All right, I like your item build. Your item build's good. Let's see. All right, your lane's good. Oh my God. Something absolutely heinous happened in between the 10 and 20 minute mark. How do we come out of lane with 4.6k net worth at 10 minutes, and at 20 minutes we have 9k? My brother in arms, you should be like 12k minimum if you have a lane where you come out with this. And you know why you're low net worth? I can see it. It's on my screen. I'm looking at the deaths, and it's Jug. 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 Oh my God. You die twice in the same fucking frame. You die twice in the same frame, my guy. How is this even possible? Did you buy back? Bro. Go farm. All right, let's see. Oh, this replay is too old. But I mean, I know what your issue is. Do you have a newer replay for me? Damn, he's so mean. Hey, if you opt to be on stream, you're submitting yourself to the roast. Bros brawling. Yeah, bros brawling in the worst way. Pretty much. I mean, or first of all, do you have a newer replay? But I'll talk about this. Like, your mentality at the 10 to 20 minute mark should be to farm first and then only TP in to a fight if the enemy is diving, or if it's like super convenient for you, you just get a kill with Omni Slash and then leave. All you need to do is, because your lane was perfect. Like, your lane's good. Your lane's good. Hey, what up, Yarrow? It's a 1-1? That's fine. I mean, I'm sure you're going to make the same mistakes in this game. I'm almost 100% sure of it. Yep. Good 10-minute net worth. Okay, your 20-minute net worth is better in this game. But, I still think it should be a little higher. Should be a little higher. Like, literally, alright. Here's the script. I swear I say this every fucking day. Is this part of being a streamer, just repeating myself? Here's the script. Get your pencils out, chat. Get your pencils out. Get your pencils out. Get your peepo G's in the chat. The script to fighting on carry, period. Below 14k MMR. 1. And this applies the whole game. 3 things. There are only 3 times when you fight on carry. 1. If your team is telling you to. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 1. If the enemy's diving and you can TP in and get guaranteed clean kills. If they're overextending. 2. You just got a new item. You just got a new item and you want to use it. Actually, there are 4 things. 3, you're in a smoke. You join a smoke. What was the 4th? Oh yeah, the 4th, if it's over an objective. If it's over an objective. Any questions on any of that, chat? Any questions on any of that? I should make a command for that. Exclamation mark fight. Honest question, enemy big skills on CD? Not really. I mean, there's nuance to it, but I wouldn't like go force. You don't want to go force. Yeah. I need exclamation mark fight for that script. That's a good question though. Sometimes. Yo, this beat making me want to drop a freestyle about Dota. What about using Omni? Stick to the script. Stick to the script. No, bro. Dude, I am recycling those commandments from what Nico Baby told me when I got coaching from him at like 7k MMR. So I don't think you need to overcomplicate it at 5k. I really don't. Alright, what do we think about this Jug skin, guys? W or L Jug skin? W or L Jug skin? W or L skin, guys? Mid is L. Mid is L in my book. Yeah, it's kind of an L. It's kind of an L. But I can't really talk. I can't really talk. Alright. Oh wait, I'm gonna skip past lane because your lanes are consistently good. Huge L, TBH. Riley is not having it. Now, the reason it's an L is because the ceiling for skins on Jug is so high. Like, Jug skins can be so cool. Why are we... Okay. Alright. I don't know, like... Okay. Alright. Oh my god, you need a fucking cornucopia, bro. This is a trope. Broadsword over cornucopia is like, you need to be executed. We need to have a trial. If we had a trial, the whole jury would find you guilty in like 2 minutes. In like 2 minutes. This is absolutely atrocious. We need cornucopia. The cornucopia is just so much fucking resources, man. It's so much HP and mana. And we sacrifice it for 15 damage? 15 damage? You don't even need broadsword, bro. Just cornucopia and spin this shit. Just cornucopia and spin this shit. Okay, you have Wraithband against Slardar. I only like Wraithband because it's against Slardar.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
If it's Slardar offlane, then Wraithband is good. Dude. How can we play like this? How can we play without a cornucopia? What am I watching? We're playing fucking like a PvE video game right now. We're playing like Ori in the Blind Forest on like 1 life. You could also put more levels in Healing Ward. Oh my god. You don't, it doesn't need to be this hard. Dude, this is terrible. Alright. The takeaway is that you should be like pretty high on resources like when you're playing Dota. You should always try to be high on resource. Because the problem with this as well is if the enemy overextends, which this looks pretty good to TP into, you can't TP. You can't TP because you have no resources. And this also affects your Battle Fury timing big time. Big time. Alright, we probably should have spin TP'd away from this, right? Yeah, you probably should have just TP'd. If you're gonna play Jug, your instinct should be to spin TP. This is not a very good death. And this is also kind of sus. Wait, I feel like you could just Omni this Quap, by the way. I feel like you can kill this Quap. If you have mana, you never have resources. Anyway. So you could have either spin TP'd or had resources and pressed your spell. Because she blinked on you. Or if you had resources now, bro, imagine the turn. Imagine the turn! Imagine the turn! I feel like I'm always out of mana with Cornucopia. You should tread switch. Or spin less. When you have Battle Fear, you don't need to spin camps anymore, so you're probably spinning too many camps. But I don't have that problem on Jug, and you're probably just spinning too many camps.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. You should not be running in after you've used the Omni Slash. After you've used the Omni Slash, like, you generally just want to go farm. Alright. This is the worst thing I've seen you do. Actually, no. Not buying the Cornucopia first, I think, is worse than... no, this is worse. This is worse. Alright. Let's try... There are many things that make this play really fucking bad. Alright, let's list them out. Let's list them out, chat. Who can name one thing that makes this play bad? Name one thing that makes this play bad. How many can we get? How many can we get? No ult up, correct. Mid is free, correct. The other thing is your Tidehunter is dead. Your Tidehunter is dead. And you could just be farming Like, you could get this tower for free. And you don't have an item. Like, there's just nothing that says you should run in here and fight. You die. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Alright, you just ruined your game. You just ruined the game. Like, the bottom death is, like, kind of forgivable. But then, you just TPing into 5 enemy heroes and dying. Alright, to be clear, let me make myself clear. You should just go farm. You should go farm. So, you could take mid tower for free. You could probably farm bottom. Or, like, ancients. But, do you understand why this is really bad? And, like, what will let me know that that was bad? Any questions? This is the worst thing I've seen from you. I knew it when I did it. Yeah, that doesn't make it any better, buddy. All right. Around here, we're not righteous just because we're self-aware, guys. Write that down. Self-awareness does not make you righteous and holier than thou. It's your actions that matter. It's your actions that matter. If you're self-aware and you're toxic, it doesn't make you any better than if you're not self-aware and toxic. In fact, it's worse. In fact, being self-aware and being a bad person is worse.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right. Yeah, so we just do it again. We just did the same thing again. Like, even though you have Omni's Flash up, you should not, like, go force these plays. Yes, that's it. All right. The thing is, low MMR Dota makes me want to out micro the enemy. If you want to out micro the enemy, go play League of Legends, all right? Dota is a game. League of Legends is a micro game for boys. League of Legends is like Super Smash Bros. 3, all right? Dota 2 is a strategic game for warlords. Dota 2 is a strategic game for macro warlords, StarCraft warlords, all right? It's not about micro at all. It's not about micro at all. So here, when you died, you should just be farming. Like, you have the whole map to farm.
Dire's top
Your goal, literally the only goal should be to get Battle Fury, Manta, Butterfly, and then take Roche, and then go push and end the game with Healing Ward. And then fight on the script that I said. Any questions? Thank you for submitting. Thank you for submitting. All right, Lil Mac. I think it's your time. Wait, are you the guy who raided me, by the way, Lil Mac? It said that it was someone named Wesley Affair, but you're not. Oh, why did I think you were him? Why did I think you were him? That's kind of weird. All right. If somebody wants to sub and cut the line, you can do that. Sub and cut the line, you can do that. Otherwise, we're hitting up Lil Mac. Thanks, Crab. You're welcome, bro. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope I wasn't too mean. I'm just trying to be funny and make it entertaining for myself. What hero are you? Gyro 4? Alright. It doesn't look like you shit on the lane. You look, if I respect, if you want to wink. Huh? What does that mean, chat? Yo, Antonio. It's also honest. You're right. You missed my message before. Starting a jug game will send ID. What, do you want me to live watch you? Hi, Krabby. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. You could ask me anything. You can ask me anything. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. Also, guys, remember to hit that follow button if you're vibing with me. Remember to hit that follow button or sub if you want to support me. I stream every day. It's 7:30 EST. I do non-Dota stuff too. I do Dota stuff. Remember to hit that follow button. Support your boy. Support your boy. But don't hit a fake follow. Only follow me if you like actually want to follow me. But if you're here right now, doesn't that mean you want to like? Why would you be here if you didn't want to follow me? You know what I mean? That doesn't seem. Unless you're hate watching. Yo, chat. Press 1 if you're hate watching. Press 1 if you're hate watching and you think I'm a douchebag.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
Dire team pick.
Let me know how it goes. S2. I'm a Dota veteran. Max, I was 4K. Today I play casual. I feel comfortable playing all roles. And I was considering to grind. Which role do I play? The answer is whatever you want to play. Because you can climb on any role if you're good at it. So just whatever you want to play. Way too good with the viewers to hate watch. What does that mean? I think that's a compliment. I think that's a compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Busei. Alright, so we're watching Jakiro. I'm just kidding. Alright. Welcome to day 6 of Krabby repeating himself. Every game when you're a support, buy a smoke, draw a line on the minimap into the enemy jungle, put a ward down, kill noob on ward with your team. This has like a 60% first blood rate. Oh, hell yeah. So that's the first takeaway, is do the pregame ritual. Do the pregame ritual. Kill the noobs. You also need a tango and probably another sentry. You need something on your courier right now. As soon as you get the bounty runes, you should ship out artillery, blood grenade, mango, tango, whatever you need. I meant how many streamers do what you do basically for free. I see. Yeah, not a lot. No, you don't need it for the lane, because this will get you, it'll get you a kill. First blood is so good. In pro games, guys, you'll notice this theme if you watch pro games. The first 2 wards, one is always for the bounty runes. Pre-game, one is always for mid. I mean, my boy needs to eat a tango. You're super late on the tango. Now you need a stack. Alright, your lane is not okay. Your lane is not okay, because your intuition should be to stack pull this camp. Literally, if you only play for stack pulls, like, good things will happen. So we need to hit that. Nice kills. You could probably suicide to the tower, to be honest. You could probably suicide to the tower, maybe. I don't think core is necessarily easier to climb on. Did these replays drain you? I see you cringe every time you see a mistake. Honestly, kind of. It depends. I get drained if I do too many. Or if like, no, what drains me is if the person I'm reviewing is like coping live. That fucking takes it all out of me. Yeah, let's hit the stack pull next time, please. Thank you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dude, you can win on support. Like, if you win, This is how you need to think about it. This low-key pisses me off. You can win on support. If you like win every early game for your team, then you'll win 60 to 70% of games. Was I coping? No. You were not coping at all. Thank you. Alright, so not stack pulling is a big issue. The other thing you should look for if you're winning your lane is you should look to hit the pull. Then your carry will be free farming for like the next 20 to 30 seconds. So pull and then hit the gate. And then you can try to make a play here if it's pushed up. That's how you can maximize your impact in the early game. And I'm assuming you don't go for the play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like right now, for example, if you were still in the lane alive, hit a pull, and you could go gate here and like go on the Morphling. Okay, nice. Now, the next thing you need to think about is where do you want to go on support? Who do you want to play with? And what do you think the answer is this game? Do you want to play with your Lina mid, your Luna top, or your Axe? XP? I'm just saying what hero? Mid? It depends. Lina is a very farm-based mid hero, so you don't really want to play with Lina. This game's hard because all your cores are just greedy farmers, but I would say Axe is your best bet. I would say Axe is your best bet. Yep. Go bottom, and that means you want to ward bottom as well.
Radiant's middle
You can also put a ward right here for your Luna to farm safely,
tower is under attack.
and then leave.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Because you connect here, but it's a little bit late. And you're just getting hooked. I mean, we need a ward. This is the problem with this play. You should try to smoke. Like, you can smoke your Lina if she gets a rune. You can smoke her and then put a ward here so you can see the pudge, and then you can make this play. But it's just kind of like naked in my, like, there's no purpose. Or like, there's no direction. Like, you want to stack the cards in your favor. So for the cards to be in your favor, you could have your Lina in a smoke. And you could have a ward here, and then this would go a lot better. But instead, you just kind of like walk in and die.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Is there such thing as a good death? No.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe like 0.1% of the time, but you should not ever think about it like that. Because it's a slippery slope, right? Like, if you think good deaths are possible, then suddenly you can rationalize every death into a good death, and then it becomes really fucking dangerous. Alright, we need a ward. Okay, nice. Your Jakiro warded. Okay. I don't... Bro. We have fucking 100 HP. Why are we walking forward? 100 HP with no spells. Just get the fuck out. Like, you're done. You're done. Even now, like, you're done. You're done. Don't go back in. Maybe you can stay here and throw a rocket, but you should value your life more. Like, it's not worth just running it down. No, 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 no. That's not how you need to think. That's not what you need. Like, I don't think this is good. He's probably just going to die anyway. Yeah. Game started if you want to peek live coaching. I'll live coach you right now for 5 gifted. I'll live coach you for 5 gifted. Like, you still want to value your life because you have 5 kills, so your life is valuable. You have way too many deaths. That's a theme I'm seeing. Yeah, low MMRs don't value their life. They don't value their life as much.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright. So, last thing that I'm going to say, it's important that you ask yourself the question, what objective am I playing for? And you need to play around it. And the answer to this game right now is the enemy safe lane tower. This is how you progress the game, by taking this tower. It's almost always the enemy safe lane tower first. So I don't like you being here. I think you should be here, like pressuring these guys with your axe. And that way you can open up this tower and then ward the enemy jungle. That's how you progress the game. Any questions, Lil Mac? Any questions? Thank you for submitting. Guys, remember to hit that follow button to support your boy. Also remember to sub if you want, if you have a spare Prime line around. Good tips, keeping it simple and clear. Hey, thank you, bro. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two. I've learned a thing or two about Dota coaching. I've learned a thing or two about how to tell people the information they want to hear. Pretty straightforward. Thanks, mate. You're welcome, bro. Guys, we are 2 subs away from the sub goal. I'll do another replay for a sub. I think I'm done with the free ones. I think I'm done with the free ones for the day. But I'll do another one for a sub. I'm a sucker for a good sub. I treat my subs right. I treat my subs right. I always get the feeling my team doesn't value the safe lane tower. Yeah. Yeah, well, you just threw away your lead. You just threw away your lead. Like, you just ran it down 4 times in a row. All right. I'll do another review for a sub, bros. Another review for a sub. Otherwise, the train's moving. The train's moving to my least favorite place on the internet where I get a lot of entertainment. Reddit. Coach me, please, Krabby. I'm learning pause 1. Thank you for the YouTube sub, Ubeer. I'm learning pause 1 currently. Ancestor 1. Ancestor 1. Nice. That's funny. I know there's a language gap, but calling ancient ancestor, like, I can see how you would do that. I'll coach you for a sub. Alright, let's see what's going on r/Doomer. Let's see what the Doomers are up to. Let's see what the Doomers are up to these days. There are a lot of Doomers these days. There are a lot of Doomers, and Doom, like, manifests itself in a lot of ways you wouldn't think is Doom. Like, coping in Dota is Doomer behavior. Thinking that you don't have impact in your games and it's always your team's fault. I'm gonna play a jug game to redeem myself. Wish me luck. Good luck, bro. If you build Battle Fury on Bounty Hunter, you get Ancestor MMR. Or if you build Radiance on Weaver. What's hot? What's hot on the Doomer subreddit? Can you check profile to see? Bro, you're focusing way too hard on what role you should play. You just gotta pick one. You just gotta pick one. Which one do you think you're best at? You can probably answer that question. Yeah, where's the World War III Doom? I see a lot of that on TikTok. Oh, here we go. It's AI Doom. What is this, though? I feel like this guy made A game where you play as a doomer who helps people struggling with suicidal thoughts. But I thought the doomer has the suicidal thoughts. The doomers don't help the people. No black pill? They really have to write no black pill. That's insane. What is doomerism? This is not the place to vent. Wait, what are the characteristics of a doomer? What? Aware doomer. What is a doomer? What is doomerism? Doomerism is an ideology defined by extreme pessimism. Dude, what are these fucking nuances? Oh, overpopular. That sounds disgusting. They're neoliberal feminist managers. What? All right, let's search by what is this actually? Notes from a doomer. Wait, what's up, Leaf? What are we doing? We're exploring the world of the doomers. We're exploring the world of the doomers. This is too long. Ain't no one reading all this. I don't want to read this. Let's sort by popular. Top. This month. I don't care about New Year. Alright. This is extremely unhealthy. Like, we farming clips? No. No. Maybe that's what I should be doing, though. Anyway. I think that... Good morning, good morning. I think humans have traditions for a reason. And I think, like, if this is what you do... And I've fallen into this, like, at times, guys. Where, like, I don't do anything special for my birthday. Or, like, New Year's Eve. And, it's just fucking depressing. No matter how you spin it. No matter how you spin it. Because even if, like... It can just be as simple as, like, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna, like, get dessert for myself. Or I'm gonna, like, light a fucking candle. Like, that's chill. But humans have traditions for a reason. And, like, celebrating these holidays is... You need some sort of change. If every day is like this, it just fucking blurs together, man. It just blurs together. And everything becomes gray. It is antisocial. It is antisocial. Do you think the suffering will... Oh, now we're talking. This is what I expected. This is what I expected. Do you think the suffering will end in 2026? Yes. Yeah, this guy's bragging about it. He found his people. Do you think the suffering will end? I'm super fucking hyped about 2026. I think 2026 is the new 2016. Dopamine detox maxing? Now that's based. That's based. The suffering like it's a debuff. Bro, you're so right. You're so right. They treat it like it's something they can't change. Like it's an inherent quality of the world. That's fucking awful. That's fucking awful. Because you can just choose not to suffer. You can just fucking wake up tomorrow and choose to be a different person. And not suffer. Despicable. Despicable. Let's see the comments. Nope. It will only get worse. I mean, this is just a fucking cesspool. It will only get worse. Yeah, if you make it worse, dumbass. We need to help these people. We need to help these people. We need to make a post. We need to make a post. What impact of Dota you think have? What do you mean? Dude, the human spirit is so based. The problem is the news is full of doom, like Rhizome says. Dota Plus? I think Dota Plus is cool. What is the Reddit? No hate speech. Alright. I'm gonna make a post. Alright. I'm gonna make a post and see how they respond to it. You're gonna get so much hate, bro. We'll see. I want to help them. I'm gonna tell them the truth. If I can remember my Reddit login, though. After the post I made in the Dota subreddit, I feel like this Reddit account is gonna get nuked. All right, we're back. All right, what should we tell them? Let's craft this post together. Create post. Title. Take the white pill. No, that's too aggressive. Title. You can choose not to suffer. All right, now what do we want to say? Plato's allegory of the game. Dooming on Doom in 2026. Krabby, dude, I'm not a doomer. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever call me a doomer. I guess if I'm in r/doomer, I'm kind of dooming. 2020. Wait, that's a base title. 2026 is the end of dooming. I fucking love that. These are the same. No, this is not black pill. Look, no black pill. There's a difference, guys, between black pill and doom posting. All right. What do I want to say? I want to tell them that, all right, the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility. I'm going to edit this and like order it well. Say something about rising like a phoenix from the ashes. I'll put that in the conclusion. 2026. Wait, I feel like, guys, I feel like if we cook, like this will actually inspire a lot of people. 2026 is the year we rise from the ashes like a phoenix. Should I drop my Discord link too? No, that's too much. Join me. Just include a bunch of phrases. No. I'm like giving this like I'm operating under good faith right now. I'm operating under good faith. Like I actually want to try to change them. I think these people somehow enjoy being in this state. Yeah. No, you're right. That's why. All right, the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility. It always has been and always will be. I feel like this is going to trigger. So, okay. This is a dangerous place to be. Dude, Corpus, go fucking play the game. Don't be in my chat while you're trying to play the game because you're just going to play worse. That's a sin. You got to give 100% of your focus to the Dota game. All right. The problem is the Redditors. This is a home for Redditors and Doomers combined. So they're going to like nitpick everything I say. That's what Redditors do. They're performatively intellectual. So if I say that it always has been and always will be, they're going to say that, no, when you're a baby, it's up to your parents. And I think the truth is the quality of your life when you're a child is a lot determined by your upbringing. Where am I supposed to get my G beers? What is a G beer? Tell them about aura farming. I'm sure they love that. It will trigger them because if you have the means to get on Reddit and stuff, then your life is more likely to be pretty good. You're right. You're right. Yeah. I mean, I honestly believe like if you're born in poverty in a country like Haiti, like it's tough. It's hard. It's hard. Dude, literally, that's what they'll say. I didn't realize my dad beating me with jumper cables was my responsibility. They just take it in the worst way. Yeah, nothing against Haitians. Nothing against Haitians. I think that was implied. Alright. I want to try not to be a savior. It always has been and always will be. You can choose to stop dooming and see the light. Alright, the light sounds preachy. I might change that. Yes, bro. Holy. Rhizomes? Rhizomes is scaring me. He's scaring me because he's role-playing as a Redditor a little bit too well. A little bit too well. But if you're born in an abusive household, yeah, it's rough. But I still think when you're an adult, like, you can overcome it. And you can still live a good life. I need to pretend like I'm one of them. I need to pretend like I want, but I don't want to lie. I don't want to say like I've been a doomer. I'm formerly terminally online. I know what's coming. Stop dooming and not only see the dark. He's a double agent. Krabby Cult before GTA 6. Yo, when GTA 6 comes out, I'm probably gonna play it. We should definitely have a group in GTA 6. Let's see. I'm just gonna write down what I want to say and then we can edit it. Dooming is a mentality that you choose. There is a ton of beauty in the world, and your brain is trained, your brain is designed to see, to perceive what it wants to perceive. I used to be very doomer after my psychedelics phase. Yeah. I mean, you can choose to be a doomer and like be a doomer, you know? And you can think that's true, or you can choose to take the white pill and not. Like, you can literally pick. That's what it is. Advertise a multi-level marketing in your post and defend it. Dooming is a mentality that you choose. There's a ton of beauty in the world. Your brain is designed. How to not play Dota and lose hair? That's a good question. I think there's a big correlation between playing Dota and hair loss because it's really stressful. And I think stress will accelerate hair loss. Let's stop kidding ourselves. Low-key crafting this on stream is like kind of hard. I've never like written with like people watching. Tell them your negativity is a matter of perspective. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a good line. Negativity is a matter of perspective. It takes more muscles to frown than smile. That's crazy. What do I want to see? Like, here's what I really want to say. There are endless opportunities if you look for them. If you choose to look for them. But if you're not looking, it will seem like there are none. Are we trolling or being, dude? Oh, this is for real. This is for real. In an impossible situation you can't control, the only thing left to control is how you feel about it. Yep. You can always control your reaction. Holy fast writing? Really? I feel like my typing speed's kind of slow. Negativity, there are endless opportunities. All right, anything else we want to say? Anything else we want to say, chat? That's relevant. I'm going to clean this up. How much hate am I going to get if I use AI to clean this up? When life gives you an RV, make crystal meth. I mean, even if everything is doomed, you can still be a positive individual. Yes. Yes, that is correct. AI is a tool. It is. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something here. Put some M dashes in there. Here's something else I want to say. I want to say that like you can improve. No. I was going to start talking about like skill issues and how a lot of the times something comes down to a skill issue, but I think that's different cuz this is like macro dooming. They macro doom, but I'm talking about like micro dooming. Empathize with them a bit at first? Yeah, that's actually a good shout. All right. We're going to clean this up a little bit. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to hit that follow button. Or sub. What is Zoroaster, bro? What is that? My Reddit account is gonna get nuked after this. At 2K Dota MMR, there's a gate to happiness. I have no idea what Zoroism is. Zoroastrianism is. All right. Here's what I got now. Dooming is a lens. Not a fact. Yeah, this is pretty good. Your brain is a pattern matching machine that finds what it's looking for. Prime it. I don't like this line. Actually, I do like those. Prime it for decay. You'll see decay everywhere. Prime it for opportunity. You'll start noticing doors you'll walk past 1,000 times. Prime it for... What's the opposite of decay? Not opportunity. I don't want to say the light either. Like, what am I looking for here? Positivity sounds super fucking cliche. Prime it for positivity. You'll start noticing the beauty in the world. We live in a beautiful world. Beautiful world. Dude, this could be turned into content about how after this you go to the Red Pill subreddit and say something about... You're right. Yeah, that is good. It's a religion of Babylon. Interesting. No, this is a good idea for a YouTube video, I think. We live in a beautiful world. It's kind of cliche. I don't want to say this because I don't want to be preachy. The non-preachy angle is saying what I'm saying. Like, dooming is a lens. I don't like this line. I was contrarian on Reddit? Yeah. I infiltrated the Doomer subreddit. And I know this is uncomfortable to hear, but the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility. Yeah. No one's coming to save you. They know that. They know that. Yeah, just go through all the pill subreddits. Your brain is a pattern matching machine that finds what it's looking for. Prime it for decay, you'll see decay everywhere. Prime it for positivity, you'll start noticing the beauty in the world. The opportunities haven't disappeared, you just stop looking. I know this is uncomfortable to hear, but the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility. If your life is shit, always has been. No one's coming to save you. No, they don't think this though. This isn't really relevant. Go to r/conservative and post about ecological conservation. I don't want to get political at all. That just opens the door to too much. I know this is hard to hear. Are you saying replace uncomfortable with hard? I kind of like uncomfortable. Okay, let me cook a little bit more. It's hard for me to cook like on camera, so let me cook a little bit here. And then we'll post. And then we'll post and wait. Opportunity, the elephant in the room that doomers ignore. That's a good one. That's a good line. I just feel weird about the part where I say that no one's coming to save you. Like, they know that. Yeah, it's such low elo thinking, man. I don't know. I feel like it might tie into depression. Oh, for sure. Doomerism is like the most hard stuck mentality there is. Oh, no. Yeah, I think part of it is a cope play. Because the truth is, taking the white pill is harder. Taking the white pill is harder. Like, if I accept that the quality of my life is my responsibility, it means that I'm doing something wrong if I'm not living a good life, right? And improving and changing is hard. So I think what it comes down to, let me cook. What it comes down to is if you're a doomer, the moment is comfortable. Because I can say, I'm just going to sit on my couch and drink beer and watch TV tonight because everything sucks. Versus like, you know, I'm going to eat a healthy meal and like prepare for tomorrow and make it good. That's what it is. You guys are puers. Oh shit. Did you stop playing games in general? Yeah, kind of. Honestly, I kind of did. I don't really enjoy other games. Like I'm on such a clear mission right now to like make it in content. It's all I think about. It's my life. Like making TikToks, and I have a bunch of clips coming out too. And streaming. I'm gonna fucking make it, guys, because I'm not a doomer. That's why. Okay, wait, back to script. Seems good. This part's weird. No one's coming to save you. There's something. Dooming is a learned coping strategy for some who grew up in shitty situations. Yeah, I think there's a big connection to depression. I think you would be proud. Thank you, but what does that mean? God, life, people, whatever, help those who help themselves. Yeah. I think the most selfless thing that you can do, this is kind of unrelated. The most selfless thing you can do is to, like, help yourself. Ironically. Because I think giving the people in your life the best version of you is, like, the greatest gift you can give them. The path of the righteous man. You can spin it like you know that no one. I don't know what you mean. I don't want to say that no one's coming to save you, because they know that. Their whole thing is like, no one's coming to save me, so I'm fucking doomed. That was actually profound. Whoa, what was? Alright, what do I want to say? This is hard, guys. Writing on stream is hard. I need to... If I was like a Chad, which I'm on the road to becoming Chad streamer, I would like lock in on this and not read chat as much. Oh, the most selfless thing you can do? Yeah, I might make a TikTok about it. Thanks for saying that. I might make that a TikTok. What do I want to say? What's my take on Jug talents? The Healing Word talent is pretty good. The Healing Word talent is good. There's like one thing I'm missing. I know I'm missing it, but I don't know what it is. It's about how they, like, okay. You can live, this is what it is. You can live an amazing, fulfilling life if you choose to. I feel like this isn't convincing. Like, to make it, like, to make this convincing, I think I would need to, like, actually think. This might be better to write in a quiet environment than explain it. Yeah, it's true. I also think this is just good enough for, like, content purposes. Dooming is a lens, not a fact. Your brain is a pattern matching machine that finds what it's looking for. Prime for decay, you'll see decay everywhere. Prime positivity, sign in the world. The opportunity hasn't disappeared. Reddit live stream on Doom or Reddit? No, we're converting him, bro. I know this is uncomfortable to hear, but the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility, always has been. You can live an amazing... I don't want to say always has been. They're gonna double click on that and say, hey, when I was a baby and my dad fucking beat me, it's not my responsibility. Oh, you can for sure. You can change someone's philosophy with one post if it's good enough. Glad to meet you. You too, bro. You flip it or you don't. That doesn't make sense. All right. Anything else we should say, chat? Anything else we should say? Any last words? This is just not convincing. That's the problem. I kind of, like, if I was actually writing an essay, I feel like I would weave in a bit. I would weave in a bit about how everything is a win when the goal is experience. And how, like, things are skill issues and you can choose to get better at things and that's how you improve your life. I think this is the core of my argument. End it with I'm a Chad, be a Chad. Stop kidding yourself is kind of inflammatory too. Maybe use AI to make it a little longer. Why? I don't think the length matters. I don't think the length matters. I'm not convinced. I think empathizing is important. Yeah, I don't empathize with them. I don't empathize with them. You know what? Wait, actually, this is perfect. I could, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? I should have made this a challenge. Can I convert one doomer to like optimism? That's what I'll do. I'm gonna try to convert just one doomer. I'm gonna try to convert one doomer. Dooming is a lens, not a fact. Okay, here we'll go for the empathy angle. It's easy to doom. It feels good. There's a lot of shit. All right, here we go. We're empathy maxing. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. And it can feel hopeless. How do I define dooming? I define dooming as like having a hopeless outlook and thinking that everything sucks and is fucked and it's not going to get any better and my life sucks and it's going to suck forever. There's a lot. It's easy to doom. It feels good. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. And it can feel hopeless. However, dooming is a lens. This is low-key bars. My life is beautiful, but I feel like a doomer. Why do you feel like you're a doomer? Like, what makes you say that? There's a lot of shit going on in the world and it can feel hopeless. However, dooming is a lens. And there's a lot of beauty in the world. Losing jug games. Okay, I don't like stop kidding yourself. That's like inflammatory. Dude, I don't know if doomerism existed before the internet. Unless it's like depression. Yeah, we're not kidding. We're not using the kidding line. Schopenhauerian pessimism. Yeah. Whoops. Alright, we're just gonna leave it at this. Alright. Chat. Do we think we're gonna get do we think we're gonna get a single positive comment or upvote on this post? Do we think there's gonna be one positive comment or upvote on this post? Who's rising with me? Are we getting one positive comment or upvote? What are you on about, Lucas? Ubermensch. It is an uphill battle. I don't know. I'm just looking for one. I think this might be convincing enough to get one. English coaching when? What do you mean English coaching? I speak English. I'll do another replay review for a sub. I'll do another Dota replay for a sub, but I think I'm done with free coaching for the day. I'm thinking about what you said of stack the cards in our favor. Oh yeah, that was a good one. This part is not convincing. Let me cook. Shit, this beat making me want to drop a freestyle. Actually, maybe it's okay as it is. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got some doom in the chat. Politically, I think it's fair to doom a bit, in the sense that I think most politics is false hero worship waiting for someone else to save you. I think the problem... Oh, dude. Reddit is the worst vibes. Bro, Pine. Earlier? No, I showed my like mini essay. You remember that? When I talked about how the 5 should show up in lane? And everyone went off. The problem is when people use that as an excuse to not better themselves. Yep. And a lot of people do that, Rhizomes. A lot of people do that. Like, people blame the quality of their life on politics, when it's just not true. The quality of your life, I fully believe that the quality of your life is 100% your responsibility. Unless you were born in like a 10th world country and you're like, you know, but for most people in the chat, probably everyone in the chat, stop jacking off and scrolling feeds. Go find your real happiness. Yeah, that'll get him. That'll get him. Okay, I know what I want to add. I know what I'm going to add. It's uncomfortable to do this. It's not easy. Nah, because then what I want to say is like dooming is easy, but then I'm getting inflammatory. It takes work, but it's possible. All right, we're sending. All right, chat. My goal is to get 1 positive reception, 1 upvote, or 1 positive comment on this. All right, we hit it. 2020. Yo, this is so fucking funny, actually. I don't care about the new year. 2026 is the end of dooming. How long till this gets taken down? Yeah, that's true. Oh, wait. It starts with 1 upvote, I think. Can I upvote my own post? All right. We're starting at 2. This is not a place to vent. So this is technically allowed. We upvoting this shit. Yo, chat, get in here. Chat, get in here and upvote this. That's such a good shout, Jawad. That's such a good shout. Chat, get in here and upvote this. And leave... No. Leave comments. Leave comments like this guy's spitting. But pretend you're a doomer. Pretend you're a doomer. And say like, holy shit, like, he's right. I'm gonna send this to my Discord too. Posting your IP in the comments. Yo, I'm gonna link this to my Discord and I'm gonna say that's such a good bit, Jawad. I'm so curious how this is gonna be received. Gotta wait a couple minutes. Yep. How active is this subreddit? Let's see. Maybe I should have checked that before I posted this. Let's see today. Yeah, this is not, it's not that active. Like 22 hours, 9 upvotes. Maybe I should have posted it in a more active subreddit. Yeah, there were only 4 posts today. Repost on other ones? Yeah, let's see what other ones are there. Like, pessimism? There is an r/pessimism. How do I see how active it? 8.3k weekly visitors compared to Doom has 7k, so there's like the same. There's a typo? Oh shit. I think I can edit it though. Wait, did it get taken down? No, I have to sort by new. Edit post. There's a lot of shit. We got some comments. I can't see though. New. I wonder if there's a more active subreddit. What should we search? What should we search? Like nihilism? That's a little bit different though. r/doom music? Oops. Is that from the game though? Yeah, I think it's Black Pill. I think that's the subreddit that I'm looking for. There's no Black Pill. It's just Black Pill Science. A subreddit dedicated to understanding the realities of human, social, and sexual behavior. Jesus, that's awful. r/millennial, misspelled. It's just a bunch of 30-year-old doomers. That checks out. Doomer music? This is 2 members, bro. What are you saying? $7K members. Music of a doomer nature. r/millennial. What are we saying, guys? Oh, I spelled it wrong. r/millennial. Oh my. No, this is the actual one. Is there a Gen Z subreddit? What's your take on Labubus? What do I think about depression? I have a really good take about depression. Wait, there's a... Oh, what did I want to go to? There was a subreddit I wanted to go to. Oh yeah, Gen Z. What's popping on the Gen Z subreddit? This is kind of cool, actually. Oh, never mind. It's promoted. This is kind of cool. Low-key, I might become a Gen Z subreddit regular. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Let's see what the most popular post of all time is. Wait, there should be like a demographic or like a timeline where I can click all time, right? Oh no, it has to be top. Okay. Yeah. See, this is what, like, Doom is everywhere. This is Doom. This is like low-key Doom. There's some truth to it for sure. But like, you can just choose to make more money. Keck W. That like sounds like a joke, but it's not. You can choose to make, but people have weird relationships to money. People have really weird relationships to money. But I think if you can just choose to make more money. Anyway, my take about depression. I think that depression is misdiagnosed a lot. I think depression's misdiagnosed a lot. I think there's a lot of incentive to put people on antidepressants. However, I do think there are legit cases where there is a chemical brain issue and antidepressants are extremely helpful. However, I think it's overdiagnosed. And I think in some cases where somebody will get diagnosed with like mild depression, I think that they should try fixing their sleep schedule and doing cardio and eating healthy before they try antidepressants. Now, if you're like physically unable to get out of bed, I have to give this caveat, because of your depression, then antidepressants can be a great tool. But I think a lot of people who think they're depressed just have a terrible lifestyle. And they should try that first. That's my take on depression. First upvote. Hell yeah. We had 10 upvotes in this bitch. How do I see the comments though? I feel like I should be able to see the comments. It says there are 3 comments. Yeah, I mean, it's getting views. But maybe this is all for my Discord. Why do I feel like shit when I eat trash, sleep never, and stare at screens all day? Yeah. Cause, here's the other thing that matters, Rhizomes, that I think is super interesting. When you sleep matters. Like, I will feel more depressive if my sleep schedule is like sleep at 4 a.m. and wake up at 12. Right? But if I sleep, even though I'm getting 8 hours, like having my circadian rhythm misaligned, like, makes me feel more depressive. I'm not claiming to have depression. I'm saying I'm using the word depressive as like an adjective to describe. I agree with you. I thought you were going to be one of those guys that are like, depression isn't real, bro. Get better? Really? I feel like that's kind of a bigoted take. There's nuance. People might be upvoting thinking they're going to be free guns. Alright, how can I see the comments? Only 3 members online. Yeah, this subreddit is not the... Alright, now we go to r/depression. I'm just kidding. I go to r/depression and type, have you guys tried fixing your sleep schedule? Incel exit? Wait, this looks based. This sub is for people who got drawn into the incel community but want support. Wow. Kissed the girl for the first time today? Yo, W, bro. W. Alright. Why can't I see the comments? It's kind of triggering me. It's kind of triggering me. It says there are 3. Did they get like auto-modded? Look, I can see the comments here. Maybe I'll check on my phone. I'll check on my phone. Oh, I don't have the Reddit app. Okay. I'm actually really proud of myself for that. Go to r/nice guys? Oh god, that's probably awful. Oh my god. What? Nice guys demean others while expressing a favorable view of themselves. Oh, okay, I see. This is like a meme subreddit. The post might have to get verified. I'm gonna check and see if I can see it on my phone. Yeah, I can't see the comments on my phone either. Wait, maybe I can? No, I have to make an account to see the comments. I hate content like this though. What is this? What is NGVC, bro? All right, let's just sort by top. Top. Let's see top this month. Nothing. Oh. Okay. Hey, I had a lot of fun last weekend. Was wondering if you were up for something tomorrow. So this is the guy. I think you're really gorgeous for someone like you. I never expected for us to mesh so nicely. Hi, I had a great time too. You're really good company, but I don't feel anything romantic. I wouldn't mind going out again if you're willing to be only friends. Oh God. I mean, reading this is just bad vibes. It's just bad vibes. It's negatively tainted. I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right about that. I'll repeat it for the people in the back. You can't casually consume negative, hateful content and then be like happy. Cause you know what it is it's hateful energy. Like, you're hating on the hate is still hating. Yeah, exactly. They're like emitting negative energy. That's why Twitter's the worst. Okay. All right, now we're talking about Twitter. Twitter is what you make of it. Twitter can be an info hazard if you let it be, and you have to like tear through a bunch of like complete dog shit on Twitter to get to the good stuff. There are some gems on Twitter. However, I think Twitter has had a net negative impact on my life. However, there are some giga bangers from Twitter. Some giga bangers. Dude, Jeffrey literally reads shit like this all the time and tries to show me. Bro, Jeffrey would be on this. But there's a lot of hate on Twitter for sure. Pete Buttjuice. Yo, shout out Pete Buttjuice. Yo, who is Pete Buttjuice on Twitter, by the way? If you're in the chat, let me know. I still don't know who it is. Maybe he's not around in my community. Jeffrey needs to see the new post on r/Doomer. Yo, let's see if we can see the comments yet. I like how my post is the first one that shows up now. We actually did it. My goal is just to convert one person. Bro, 228 views. We're going to the moon. Even something like Dota or League Reddit is terrible vibes, just crying about the game. Yep. That's the kind of person who goes on Reddit. Let's see what some of the bangers... And I use Twitter as well. Alright. Alright, my email is fucking doxed. Yo, guys, send me an email. colin.press@gmail.com. So, no, it's not GG. My name is like, you could... I have my Instagram public, and my Instagram is Colin Press. The only Reddits... Add me on LinkedIn too, guys, by the way, now that my name's just out there. Thanks for the dox. I was already doxed. Yeah, here's my take on that, Rhizomes, is would you be better off just like asking AI? And that's a legit question, because you do more like do-it-yourself stuff than me. So maybe it's unreliable for that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Twitter because I think I use Twitter like semi-responsibly. By the way, guys, follow if you're enjoying this, and drop a sub if you want to support me. I see. All right. So, my Twitter use these days. I don't use AI for anything truth related, just organizational stuff. Yeah, that's a good way to use it. Like it's not very good at judgment, but it's a tool for like weighing pros and cons. Hey, Nori, thank you for the sub, bro. Let's fucking go.
I can hear the jealousy.
Thank you for the sub. I really
I
appreciate
can
it.
hear it too.
Because AI gets the fine details wrong. My experience in, I see. Have you the new not to like AI Max, but the new Claude model Opus 4.5 is a lot better than anything I've ever used before. And I'm not like an AI glazer at all, but this is the first model in a while where I've been like, wow. Yep, exactly. That's the AI like truth pill. It's not thinking, it's weighing probabilities of what you want to hear. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about how I use Twitter. So, this is my Twitter, and I like to stay away from the For You. Okay, this is not how I use Twitter. I don't know. That's just crazy that popped up as like the first thing, but this is a trend that a lot of people are doing, where they're like asking Grok to do shit. Anyway, I use the following tab. I don't know why I'm still following Crit. When I go on it, I just use this and scroll through. And okay, there's nothing here now, but there's a few people who I follow on Twitter, and we just like exchange kind of like motivation, where we just like journal in public about shit. Let me see if I can find a good retweet of mine. Oh, this is really good. What you resist persists, what you accept dissolves. This is so fucking true. This is a gigabanger of a post. And I love the graphic of like it literally dissolving. Light mode you, bro, so many people say that. What else? Oh, this is good too. Like, just read this. Your thoughts construct patterns like scaffolding in your mind. You're really etching chemical patterns. In most cases, people get stuck in those patterns just like grooves in a record. And they never get out of them. Like, this is a banger. This is a gem. Or like, this is all stuff I wrote, whatever. This is also, okay, this is a net positive from Twitter where like, I'm really bullish on storytelling as a skill in the future. And I wouldn't have been conscious of this if not for Twitter. Let's see what else. Oh, this is also like really insightful. The curse of self-knowledge is that repeatedly turning your attention inwards, you start rewarding yourself for the feeling of insight rather than actual change. So naturally, the mind keeps generating more insight as it's chasing that reward, and you end up chronically stuck because you feel like you're moving when you're just orbiting yourself. Like, how fucking insane is that? I love this writing, because this was me. This is like the dark side of myself. I just like orbit myself, and I like do all this fucking introspection and like self-analysis. You're not fucking with chat 5.1 thinking? I haven't used a lot of it. I use, honestly, mostly Claude. Are you on chat these days? Radical acceptance is the puer doom cure pill. It's a therapy technique to get past rumination. What is that? Just what it sounds like? Is that just what it sounds like? Like, just accepting that. Actually, I don't know. I don't really get that. I don't really get it. Take the dark mode pill? I might. I probably will, actually. I think it's a worse experience for the chat for stream if I'm light pill. Can I expand on the storytelling bit? Yeah. I think telling a good story is something that humans have been doing for thousands and thousands of years. And I think it's an extremely human thing to do, to like tell a story. And I was gonna say that AI won't be very good at it. I don't know about that. I'm not 100% convicted. But like in content and in writing and in everything, without a story, it's pretty shit. So like companies are literally hiring people to come up with stories for their brands. Like that's the meta to get attention right now, is to tell a good story. Tell a good story. Krabby making a film when? Probably never. Actually, if I make a film, it'll be about how me and Outlaw Dota or Peter met and how we like couldn't have gotten to the moon without each other. Because there's a really interesting dynamic going on there. And I think it would be a cool narrative. Let's say you broke up with someone, sure you lost love. Tell the story. Well, I'm not on the moon yet. I'm not on the moon yet. So it doesn't mean... I don't want to like... Another thing I do is if I know I'm like onto something... Krabby making a film. If I know I'm onto something, sometimes I just like jerk myself out off about it instead of like just doing the work to get there. I'll sit in the chair. Chat, behave. Let's say you broke up with someone, sure you lost love, but you had the experience of loving someone and you can love again. Yep, that's true, man. I don't understand how that's like radical acceptance versus orbiting yourself. Because with this... Actually, wait, no, you're totally right. Because in the context of a relationship, orbiting yourself would be like constantly trying to solve a problem of how the relationship went wrong. And like thinking about what you can do to like remedy that, or like what you could do to like get the girl back or whatever, instead of just what you said. How did we meet? I just DM'd him on Discord. And I sent like a really long message about how I think we would get along well. That is not that what's interesting is the dynamic. The dynamic is like what Pine and I have / had in Dota, but applied to like content. Like parallel learning. What would the first seconds of the movie be Krabby flipping a table? Probably not. Probably not. The first seconds of the movie would probably be shots flipping between me and Peter, like both playing Dota. Yes, exactly, Rhizomes. Oh, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Krabby gotta play some D&D. It's the heroine of storytelling. I feel like my thing with D&D is I would want to play it if I like went away for like a whole week in an Airbnb in some exotic place and just like fully committed to the bit and did like a full bender. But I don't want to I don't like the idea of like weekly sessions. It's kind of weird. How do you know Peter? Is it the Bethel days? My first interaction with Peter was when I first started making Dota content, and my plan was to make a Dota school, and I saw that he was the only one with a Dota school. And this was like 5 years ago, before school was big. School is just a platform to host communities. And so from that, I kind of knew that he was like savvy in like the online business world. That's how I first heard of him. Oh yeah. D&D requires a lot of social synergy with the people you play with. That's true. Oh, but in the right group, holy fucking based. In the right group, that would hit so fucking hard. That would hit so hard. How can you get better at telling stories? That's a great question. That is a great question. And I think the answer is to study the structure of stories if you're talking about like writing, but if you're talking about speaking, you just need to practice. I think I'm a pretty shit storyteller IRL. I think I'm a pretty bad storyteller IRL. I think I need to practice. First like would be, oh, I didn't see you there. I don't know what that's in reference to. Nah, you can like look it up. Like, you can just like, let's see right now. You can just look up the elements of a good story. Like, here. I'm goated storyteller, you just lie. That's true. Guys, this fucking... Alright, I have a story about Pine. When we're in high school together, something would happen. Like, when we're in a class together. And, like, the teacher would, like, make a one-off comment about him being late to class. Alright? Or something like that. And then Pine, during the break, after the period, he would retell the same... And I, like, was there. I would be with him during this whole process. He would go from social group to social group and retell the same story literally like fucking 6 times during a 10-minute break. Except every time he told it, he would fucking adjust it like some psychopath to get people to laugh harder. And he would, like, he wasn't straight lying, but there was definitely exaggeration. And Pine's a funny guy. So maybe that's the sauce. It was just like fucking absurd. It was just absurd. And I was witnessing it all in real time. Pine Krabby D&D video would go really hard. What do you have to say for yourself, Pine? Alright. But about storytelling, like, you can just search. Yeah, no, that's the thing as well, is by the 5th time he told it, it was so fucking funny. It was so funny. Like, he got the timings perfectly. I mean, you would also exaggerate a lot. But I feel like that's part of the craft. Part of the craft is knowing what parts to kind of crank up a little bit. All right. Let's see. What are the elements of a good story? Like, you can just do this. Like, we'll study together. Oh, for sure. Yeah, comedians are good storytellers. So their general, like, you know, truths. Like, specific details are always better than abstract concepts. Conflict and stakes are good. Some sort of change or like transformation is good. Also, I think describing how you felt is better than just saying it. So instead of saying like, I was irritated, exaggerate is a nice way to put it. Oh, you were definitely making some shit up, bro. Yo, do you guys want to see? Pine, are you okay if I show the picture that I sent you in Discord yesterday? Actually, yeah, are you okay with that? If there are any crabby gooners, they would go crazy for this picture. Pine and I used to be Giga Chads. I find it interesting how comedians adjust to their crowds. Yep, that was Pine. That was Pine on the break. I feel like I was gonna do something. Yeah, the stream going hella late. Oh, I'm gonna check the Reddit. Go ahead if you want. All right. I'm about to show you guys a picture of me and Pine from high school. Krabby's Pine glazing stream. I always be glazing Pine, bro. Oh yeah, dude, I had an experience. All right. Before we dissect, Pine has some storytelling sauce, low key. This would be great to talk about on the podcast. But so I also dislike at comedy clubs when they lean on like sexual stuff. All right, this is an info hazard, or sorry, this is like a cognitive hazard, because this visual, when the comedian told it to me, it was branded into my brain. So if you don't want to hear this, mute the stream right now. But he was talking about, all right, this is your final warning. If you don't want to be disturbed, like maybe for life, mute the stream. But the comedian was talking about, like, okay, he was gay, and he was talking about gay sex. And he was talking about his butthole. I can't say this with a straight face. He was talking about his butthole being loose. And he used the term swinging saloon doors to describe his butthole. Alright, we're done. I'm never saying that again. Because he made a joke about how, like, when he was younger, it was tighter. Alright, we're done. We're done. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Ugh. Yeah. I remember I was at a comedy club and there's a lady in her 40s and all she did was make jokes about how she was a slut in high school. Yeah, clip that shit. Don't clip that shit. Quinn smurfing unranked in NA? Are you serious? That's lit. You should get in his game and just all chat him the whole time. Alright, let's hear the Pine storytelling sauce. Part of storytelling for me is you want people to feel the emotion rather than focus on the details. Yeah. For entertainment purposes. But that's easier said than done. Right? It's easier said than done. For sure. Oh yeah, I mean, I was not fucking with the saloon doors, bro. I was not fucking with the saloon doors. What's up, Michael? Do I think prostitution should be legalized in the US? I don't think I want to give any political takes. I think it, yeah. What do you think I think about that? That's why it would change. Because subconsciously I'm saying it in a way that will make you feel, yes, you're exaggerating the emotion. Dude, but that's so much easier said than done. Bad storytellers recite all the details and it's boring and monotonous. But like, how do you get better at that? You know? I seem somewhat left-leaning. I hope I never see saloon doors IRL. Yeah, bro, you're gonna think about it. Alright. Now I'm gonna show the picture. I was reminiscing about the high school days with Pine. This is probably when I was in the best shape of my life. This was us in high school. Ready? This is us in high school. It's like the final swim meet of the year. Pretty cool. We both had girlfriends at this time too. We both had girlfriends. Alright, we're done with that. That's gotta be FL. What is FL? Holy Giga Chads? Yeah. Yeah, Pine's part of the swim gang. Pine and I, in high school, we shared like Dota as a hobby, swim as a hobby, water polo. We did a lot of stuff together. What is FL? Florida. Oh no, it's Southern California. Screenshot. You look like mini Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thank you. Jarvis in the hands. Nah, I'm in the best shape of my life in that picture. Was Fatty part of your high school group too? No. The only people I know in person around here, Jarvis stroke it, is Pine. Not Jarvis unzip my pants, bro. Grok put in bikini. Oh, you guys want to see a picture of me in a bikini? Actually, this is also like this will show how much of a giga chat I was.
Krabby Dota is really handsome.
Hey, thank you for the sub.
Not bad.
Let's fucking go.
I can
W
hear the
extension
jealousy.
clear.
I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
go back
Do I just
to-
need to show more pictures of me from high school to get subs? Alright, this is from my public Instagram. Stream gonna get taken down? Are you? Why? What? No, this is like a chill Instagram post. It's a chill Instagram post of me in a bikini. Alright, we're done. By the way, you guys can follow me on Instagram if you want. Colin_press. Colin_press. I did that as a bit. You know what's funny? When I took that picture, my girlfriend at the time got mad at me. She got mad at me. This was Ashley Pine, not Aaron. But no, when I say I was a Chad in high school, like, I'm not making that shit up. I'm not making that shit up. Let's get some W's in the chat for the gift. Thank you, Extension. Really appreciate that, man. And we hit the daily goal. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do some actual content. I was gonna check Reddit. That's right. That segue was too crazy. All right, we're at 12 upvotes, but I still can't see the comments. I still can't see the comments. I still can't see the comments. Why? Do I maintain your abs? They don't look like they did in those pictures. For sure. I mean, that was the best shape I've ever been in my life. In the second picture. We're at 400 views, but I can't see any comments. Actual content is Pine in a bikini. I don't think there's... You'd have to make Grok put Pine in a bikini. I don't think he would ever put one on. Willingly, like me. Alright, what was I gonna do? I feel like I had an idea. Like, there was something I was gonna do, and then I got sidetracked, and then I got sidetracked again. We were talking about storytelling. Am I gonna watch the Quinn game? Oh, wait, yeah. Did you actually snipe him? I'll actually scope. I want to see how Quinn does, like, in a lobby, in unranked. Who's in the game? Is anyone I'm friends with in the game? Is it the Iroh game? Festival. Isn't Festival the guy that made that like hate document? Miyu and Trex played with Quinn? That's pretty cool. It said the match ended 19 minutes ago. Oh, Miyu and Trex are here in this game. Quinn went 22-1. Holy based. Wait, this would be a sick replay to look at, actually. All right, I was gonna end stream, but I feel like I have to look at this. This is kind of insane. You just fucking piss smurfed it. Oh my god! He's fucking 6K net worth at 10 minutes. And the Copers still be saying that Quinn wouldn't have. This is perfect evidence that if a pro player was in any of these fucking dog shit lobbies, like they would just they would just wipe the floor. Is this a Smurf account? It is. Wait, how do we know this is Quinn? I know things. Alright, bro.
Dire team pick.
I just want to watch the laning.
The battle begins.
Yeah, I remember when we played against Blitz and he was typing in SNL chat. So notice how, I mean, I can turn this into an educational thing, but he secures the push. Securing the push is so good from mid. Oh, Festival denied him? Wait, this is not Quinn. This can't be Quinn. I feel like Quinn would not lose one creep to this guy. It is? Yeah, no, I believe it is. I believe it is. You can't play NA on rank without checking in with QT. He runs it. Oh, that's funny. Is he gonna get solo killed? Oh, alright, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. Dodge the remnant with the dissimulate, like on top of him. Holy beast! That was kind of sick. That was kind of sick. Damn. Quinn asked me, am I allowed? I feel like he's gonna kill him soon. Oh, it's like kind of laggy. Ooh, this is a nice dive. Just bodying up with the creep wave. I wonder if this guy knew that this was Quinn. Wow. Jesus. This is such a crazy kill. This guy's so fucking good. Holy shit. Was that another remnant dodge as well, or did he just go for it? Oh, he glyphed his wave. He glyphed his creep. Wait, I didn't see if it was a dodge. Dude, I didn't think he had the damage to kill him. Yeah, he did dodge a remnant. It feels like Storm was not expecting him to, like, do that. I wasn't either. I wasn't either. Jesus. No points in Q. That's interesting too. This is the type of shit my Discord watches and says they don't see anything crazy. Dude, that's just Mason. That's just Mason. But yeah, he would say that. He would say that. It's because that type of person is expecting, like, some, like, fighting game level stuff. But like I said before, Dota is a game for warlords. Dota is not a game for, like, fighting game enjoyers. Go play League if you're a fighting game enjoyer. Holy, Miyu ganking Quinn's lane. Crusader tag! Alright, I'll change the tag to Quinn Callahan. Wait, I should make a video about this. I feel like this is low-hanging fruit for me. I should make a YouTube video saying Quinn played unranked. Is that BMQT? If you like gave me the intel and I like make a video out of it.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Because I don't know if he wants to know. I don't know if he wants people to know. I don't think it matters.
Radiant's
I
middle
probably
tower
won't
is
do
under
it just because I don't want to make Dota content. What if it's wrong info? I mean, I can just ask me or Trex. Herald review. Yeah, exactly. It's either Nisha or Quinn. Wait, guys, it's probably Nisha. No. This is Nisha. This is Nisha. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think that I recognize Nisha's gameplay more than Quinn. Because I'm pretty sure, guys, all right, does this make sense? I think Quinn would not have gotten denied once by this guy, and I think Nisha would get denied, but then solo kill him. Like, I think it's more Quinn's style to, like, have aimbot on the CS, but it's more, like, I don't know. This is giving Nisha vibes. Does anyone else feel the same way? I've watched a lot of Nisha and Quinn, and this is giving much more Nisha. And Nisha and Blitz, I know, are really good friends. Nisha and Blitz are really good friends. And Nisha also, like, doesn't have an account. Quinn's been pummeling with Blitz. Oh, I see. Maybe, yeah. Holy crap. Wow. I love how he kited. Like, it's just so swaggy. Look at this shit. He has a step and he walks backward. He walks backward and then he just steps in again. Quinn had a bit on the panel about not scaling W. I see. Yeah, I really feel like this is Nisha, guys. Do you get that feeling, Pine? Like, I know you've also watched... This doesn't feel like Quinn. This feels like Nisha just, like, absolutely fucking swagging out of his mind. I feel like if it was Quinn, he would be, like, 20... He would have... It'd be 16 and, like, 10 to, like, 5 and 1. I feel like there's a difference there. And I also feel like Quinn would use his main account, but Nisha doesn't have a main account. So that's the other reason I think it's Nisha. That's insane. I love this so much. This makes me want to play Dota. This makes me want to play Dota. Cause it just shows that, like, these lobbies are fucking shit. These lobbies are so bad. And good players would just, like, wipe the floor with the entire lobby, which is what happened. And it motivates me to, like, get there. No, I think it's Nisha. Oh, look. Yeah, exactly. Quinn would skill stun and deny. Wow. You still doing reviews? No, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. We're reviewing Nisha right now. That's cool. Alright. I think I'm wrapping up stream. Wrapping up stream. This is a fun stream. This is a fun stream. We'll do a TikTok check. We'll do a TikTok check. See how the see how the talks are doing. All right, we're almost at 5,000 followers. It's good. All right, this post is on track to get 100K. That's good, guys. I'm kind of getting, knock on wood, but I'm kind of, the bangers are kind of flowing. The bangers are kind of flowing. Don't say saloon doors. I'm gonna ban those words from my chat. I shouldn't have said that. Dude, what are we fucking doing? No! Not the door emote. Not the door emote, dude. That's fucking awful. Dude, the double door emote is fucking killing me. Holy shit. What inspired the late nighter? I was just flowing. I've just been flowing. That's why. I'm just having fun. But, I heard a streamer say that if you have, like, really late night hours, you get more viewers. So I don't know. I've been thinking about that. But, I don't know. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This was a fun stream. Learn storytelling. We'll check on the Doomer post tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Wait, can you not see them either, Lil Mac? Can you not see them either? Also sub if you want to support me on Twitch. That's weird, bro. That's weird. Whatever, we'll find out tomorrow. That's so strange. Don't do the fucking doors. Stop. Pine, look what you started. Alright.